Go.
Hello, and welcome back to Death House Part 2, although you guys didn't get nearly as far as I thought you would yesterday, which is... Oh, we just lost Luke. Oh, there he's back. Which is fine, because you guys are carrying the game with your role-playing, which I greatly appreciate. So, um, did you want to do a brief character reintroduction for anyone who's joining us afresh? Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, Tom.
You're gonna make me go first again. Oh,
Of course, you're the
So,
first one up there for me.
so it's the day after a long rest. So Arval, the dwarf, the clanless dwarf, rises up with a little bit of some body sounds as he rises. Sounds. He shakes Sir Galachad and says, "Man, it's time to wake." And I pass the torch to Mr. Galachad, Sir Galachad.
Sir Galachad at this point probably pulls his, night blinders that he has to sleep a little well for his eye pillows. It's a specially made one from that Clem made for him that helps keep his eyes so it prevents any bags from forming. So that's always wonderful. Sir Galachad has started to call back in his mind to his paladin upbringing, although he more than anything wants to be the sound and voice of a new generation. For this and getting through, he's having to reach back, and he has dipped in to his paladin training and trying to remember a little more of that.
Where the
Thankfully-
sword goes?
Where the sword goes, yes, but just trying to remember the things he was taught there. And thankfully, he still has his trusty goblin servant, Clem, by his side. Clem?
So, Clem, the gigantic 2-foot-tall blue kobold, has been awake for hours. He's been unable to sleep. He's so excited. He went into the little closet in the room that we were in, and you hear slight tapping noises and strange noises going in. And as he hears Sir Galachad yawn, he scrambles to put everything away, and he opens the door, and instead of Clem walking through the door is this odd construction. It looks like Clem split his spear in two, and there's this chicken walking kind of robot contraption that comes out with the pieces of the spear as the legs, and those wooden cups we got yesterday. There's 3 of them at the end on the bottom acting as feet as it moves forward, and it's like the breastplate and the backplate of one of those animated armors has been like glued together to make like a round kind of body shape. And as Clem kind of walks it out, he turns it around, opens it up, and inside it's like a trunk inside. And inside you can see his backpack's in there, and he reaches in and starts pulling out the things out of this walking contraption that he knows that Sir Galachad will need in the morning. One moment, sir, I'll be right with you. As he pulls out like your shaving kit and like the moisturizer for his skin and the oils and a brush for his like a long tined brush for his hair with like an additional set of oil for his hair, and then he runs over with his arms full and drops the stuff on the bed, and Sir Galachad just turns his back to him, and Clem starts brushing out his long hair.
Of course.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
no problem,
Yeah.
sir.
Nice.
I've made something to help me carry your things, sir. I call him Maximilian. Unless you don't like it, sir.
29,
Unless you don't like it.
30, 31. I'm just counting the strokes that he does to make sure he gets the right amount in.
I think I could
I'm
be a
listening,
much.
Clem.
I think I could be a much better roadie than Domar. And he turns and kind of glares at Domar off to the side while he's brushing Sir Galachad's hair.
Aggressive eye contact.
Yeah,
Which
totally.
which throws it to Domar.
Domar rolls his eyes. He's been up for 20 minutes or more, prestidigitating everything, making sure that all of his stuff is neat and clean, and rolling his eyes at Clem, he asks Arval and if Effie is waking as well, if they need anything.
Could use a good back rub if you're offering.
Clem says, "One moment, sir. As soon as I'm done with Sir Galachad."
Aw.
No,
I'm
I
a
got
good
it.
Um, as Effie opens her eyes, she barely hears you because there's a little bit more chatter than she's used to. She hears over and over walnuts, walnuts, walnuts. And she realizes that um, Nana is right over her shoulder, and if squirrels could drool, that would be what would be happening. Nana, is that you? Can anyone else hear the squirrel?
You're squeaking.
Um,
This is
No.
strange.
And that dog is right
Uh,
up in your face. As soon as you wake up, her little face is just right there. And she's
hello. What
the
what is
information
your
you get.
name?
Oh, she doesn't really remember her name. If you have, what limited conversation you can with her, given the limitation of a dog, what you get from her is that her previous girl, who she knows was named Gertruda, ran away from her home. And when Gertruda went missing, this dog ran after her. She could never find her. She came into this house trying to find her. She wasn't able to find her ever, and she's been stuck in this house ever since.
Stuck. A very long time? Long without meals?
She doesn't. It's difficult for her to understand really what time is, but as far as she's concerned, it was a very long time.
Well, the dog can talk, and it's been here for a very, very long time, and has been unable to leave the house, like Sir Galachad could not last night. Shall we check outside and see if that mist is still there?
Effie, are you sure you didn't breathe in too much of that mist last night? The dog is talking?
The dog is just like,
Yes. Yes, and so is Nana. I think I can understand the animals now. It will
Well,
make me a much better trainer.
perhaps they were having that dinner conversation you heard last night, Domar. These were the ones that you heard.
Yeah.
But I agree with Effie. Perhaps we should look outside and see if this mist has cleared up. And I believe we have a balcony somewhere around.
oh, you guys are on the second floor, so there's no balcony on the second floor.
Oh.
There are no windows either in the room that you're in, though certainly there were several windows in the library next door, the study next door, and of course the conservatory.
No. Well, I believe at that point, are we jumping right back into it now? Oh, yeah, here we are.
Oh yeah, here I'll switch the page. Do.
Oh man, I just centered this one to make it look nice too.
Sorry, buddy.
Figures, right? No good.
What I
deed
do,
goes unpunished.
Ooh, you drew in the secret door.
Shift
Yeah.
long ping.
Sir Galachad is oh wait, hold on. I have to just adjust his hit points because they are back up
yeah.
to we got to sleep last night, which was
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a full long rest, but of course it was not a particularly comfortable rest. Anytime any of you awoke during the night or when you were on watch, sporadically you would hear that same kind of scratching sound that Domar had previously described. And again, you don't know if it's inside the walls or if it's inside the ceiling, but each one of you at some point heard that scratching sound.
Well, I'm going to
Creepy
go
place.
ahead, walk out here, and enter this room again. And as I do, I'm going to once again prestidigitate the hair blowing.
Just in case.
Just in case someone's in there and I need to make an impression.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to check out and see what it looks like outside the windows.
Sure. You want to fling those drapes open?
I absolutely do. Like a character just expecting the sunlight to come careening in as I throw them open.
It is a wall of mist out there.
Is it still
That looks
dark
like a new
night?
avatar for.
What the? That's
Yeah.
this? This is Clem's little buddy that he built.
Wait, can you Z that up?
It's
I
it's
can
not the
try.
actual thing. It's just a
Yeah.
stand-in for now.
It's a stand.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I think it's from Sonic the Hedgehog, or something like that.
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah.
it's Final Fantasy.
Maybe Final Fantasy. I don't know.
Nice.
It was really hard to
The
find
last
like a
panel scene.
chicken walking garbage can, which is what I think it looks like.
Yeah.
Probably
with wooden goblet feet.
with wooden goblet feet and like you could see like the bow from the crossbow that he disassembled the other day is what keeps the spacing between the legs as they're walking. Like random parts that you saw him from the animated armor is all over it. So yeah, it doesn't have hands, just a center body that's got like a trunk that is a mouth and 2 legs.
I'm sure that
Deep
chicken
with
walking
cup.
garbage can has forever tainted your Google search results.
It has actually.
Why are you
But yes,
showing
Sounds
you-
like
me-
something from the Muppets. I think Jim Henson probably has something that looks similar.
But yeah, you fling those drapes open, and it is a wall of mist. It does. The lighting seems to suggest that the sun might have come up, but it's just mist.
Man, we may have to lift this curse to ever get out of this house. It's whoever that person was trying to do their best to serve Strahd must have done something to this place.
Ugh.
I will start taking apart these suits of armor just on the off chance that they decide to come back to life.
Sure. They are purely decorative. As soon as you start to really interact with them in any way, you know that these are not suits of armor that anyone would ever wear.
Oh.
You might be able to pull it off on stage, but
Hey, that's the important place to pull it
Correct.
off, right?
Correct.
There's this real life stuff too, I guess, huh? Hmm.
Clem,
Well,
feel free to
shall we
go
check
through
the
those
attic?
and see if there's anything you can make from those scraps.
Yes sir, yes sir. And I'll just take a couple of the pieces because he's not he knows that Master Randy is just not smart enough to know what Clem could use. So he just takes a couple pieces and puts them into. He opens up the trunk of of Maximilian and puts a couple pieces in. And then as soon as Sir Galachad turns around, he takes them back out and puts them back out on the floor.
yes, thank you. Perfect. Wonderful.
Good man. He knows.
There's one man in this team that should be called Master Randy. It's Chad.
Full name is Randall Osborne of the Hillsfar Osbornes. But I go by Sir Galachad.
Well,
Now then.
looking down the spiral staircase, I'm gonna offer that we never did find that basement.
And we never did get up to the attic. Should we try the attic first and then see if we can find any hidden dead spots in the house, or
Did the children say the monster was specifically in the basement?
they did, but at this point I'm starting to doubt the reality of the children.
Starting to doubt their value as a witness.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they were really sincere about this. That's
Well, either way, there might be something in the attic to help us with the monster.
Nowhere to go but up then.
all
I
right.
shall. Domar! Have at it!
I didn't hear anything at the base of the stairs yesterday. I'll try again today.
You hear nothing. It's cool and smells of staleness.
I will attempt to stealth up.
Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong area. Sorry.
Stealth right behind you.
I'm just bringing up. The
Look at
rear.
that. All kinds of stealth. You know what? We should really be using our bardic inspiration on ourselves more often. I don't know why we're not
I'd
doing
like
that.
to inspire myself.
The thing to remember is that
Well,
bardic inspiration
do
only
this.
lasts for 1 minute, right?
I think it's 10.
10. I
Is
thought
it
was
10?
10
So
wasn't it?
still
Yeah,
10 minutes.
It is 10, yeah. Just
Yeah.
checking the description here.
Yeah, I thought bardic
Lovely.
inspiration was
10
the
minutes is a
15.
long time.
Yep.
So listen at the door.
Yep.
Nothing.
All right. I'll check the door for traps. We're going the whole route.
Give me the rolls. Wow. You are 100% certain this is a standard door. There's absolutely nothing impressive about it. Once
Really
more,
got
you
my
face
hopes up with
disappointment. Yeah,
Then I'll attempt to slowly open the door again.
sure. So let's see. You'd see probably this and this. It looks like a kind of an empty hallway.
All right. I'll step in.
I'll follow up.
We're like a chain going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Come around the corner.
Yeah, so this is it's an empty hall. It's choked with dust and cobwebs. Oh, let me get this one more door down here. I don't think I quite revealed. There. So it does have, let's see, one. Oh wait, one. There's one actually over here. 2, 3, 4, 5 doors off of the hallway, all closed.
Hey guys, how about this? We open all the doors at once.
Yeah, nice.
I think. I
Great
think,
idea.
and perhaps this is, the metagamer in me talking, but I think we open the door with the black dot on it last. What do you think? Sorry. This isn't a is this a door over here or a window?
That is, I actually can't tell. Maybe it's supposed to be a window. It just opens up to like this. So I think like maybe it's a window that you can just kind of see out onto this little balustrade from or something.
Okay.
Or
That makes sense.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
we can
those do
see
look
the
like the
level
windows that
below.
you see below.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess it's just a window.
It might be.
I think you see below. Yeah, exactly. I think you're looking down on the balcony on the other level.
Okay.
I read drawings for a living. It's tough.
Nice.
Are
I
we
gotta
going,
check
are we
the
going west
door
then?
at the bottom then. West it is.
Wes.
Flinging it open.
If you're going to
Yeah, I'm
fling it
gonna open it. I'm so disappointed in the last door. Whatever.
Straight up. Yeah. Get
Open
out
the
of there.
door. It's a room, guys.
Yep.
It's another damn room.
What did you
So this is
expect to be
another
behind the
dust-
door?
It's a dust-choked room that contains a slender bed, a nightstand, another small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress
God.
sits in the northern window box, cobwebs
that is-
draping it like a veil.
Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, and this
All right, well,
audio.
I'm going to sing myself a comforting little tune as I walk into this room. Give myself some bardic. You're gonna be okay. Yeah.
Everything's gonna be
Mana, mana.
alright now.
Sir Galachad, excuse me for a second. I'm gonna step up to Sir Galachad and like fluff his hair back and say, "Okay, you're good," and I've given him inspiration.
Oh.
Thank you, Clem.
Or not inspiration. I'm
You
sorry,
look
guidance. I meant.
marvelous.
Bardic inspiration.
No, guidance. I don't have
Guidance.
guidance.
Oh, guidance.
I'm gonna step in and check the reading desk when there's an opportunity.
Sure.
Absolutely.
It's a writing desk, but yeah,
I'm
there's
sorry.
nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's empty. Not even paper.
I'm going to reach
should-
into
should I put-
Maximilian and I'm going to pull out the Durst family sword.
Mm.
And I'm gonna close Maximilian. That's it. That's
Just arming yourself.
just arming myself.
I'm
Unfortunately,
going
I
to
used my
check
spear.
check the stove also when there's a chance. See if there's anything burnt in there or
Sure.
more
if you-
letters or wills.
Yeah, if you actually open
Investigation.
No investigation needed. There's,
Okay.
I mean, it's a cold old stove. But what's unusual is that given how old and obviously unused everything so far has been, when you open it, you do catch a whiff of some kind of like noxious fume. It's not strong, like, and you wouldn't be able to place what it was, but you just get that scent of it that's like, oh. and it goes away.
Is
Something odd about this, fellas.
this is the iron stove you said?
Yeah.
I'd like to examine it and just see if this smell is coming from the piping or from the ash or.
It's definitely not coming from the ash. The way that and the same thing when you go in and open it and get really close, you get a little whiff of it and it goes away. And from that, you do intuit that it's likely coming from the actual piping.
Wait a minute. This doll.
hmm
What does it look like?
It is a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress that is currently draped in cobwebs, like a veil.
Huh.
It's a doll.
Does it look anything like the handout?
Annabelle?
Oh, like Rose?
The handout.
No. Like in the handout that you showed us of the two kids?
Right, Rose.
Rose. Or do you mean
Girl.
the
That was
doll?
Thorn.
Thorn is holding a doll. It does not look like Thorn's doll that you saw holding outside.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
Does it resemble any of the portraits?
It does not. No, it looks like it's a
Generic.
generic doll, like button eyes, yarn hair. It
Okay.
doesn't look like it resembles an actual person that you have seen thus far.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to leave that alone and let's go check out the other door on the west side.
West side.
I am not going to leave that alone.
Any
I'm
noises
going to
from
pick it up and
west
I'm going
or
to put it
east?
into Maximilian.
The doll?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually wanted to, but I said no.
I wait for everybody to turn around. I go in and grab the doll and throw it into Maximilian.
You hear nothing at either of the doors.
Okay,
Other
then
than
I'm
the
going to
creaking
just
of the house settling.
I'm just opening the door to the west. I sang myself the brave song. I'm a brave person. I'm opening the door. What
This
the
is a dusty chamber packed with old furniture. You assume everything's covered in cloths and dusty sheets.
This is weird. This is like the only place and there's a stove in here?
There's a stove in here as well.
All right, I would move in.
Are you going to search or investigate the room at all?
I am, assuming others are coming with me.
Yeah. Is anyone else going to go in or?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll follow.
Effie, your dog actually pushes past you a little bit and goes right to one of the trunks that's near the stove here. Let me get my little selector. And starts kind of sniffing and poking at this chest.
It is something wrong? She'll ask the dog.
She is thinking or communicating to you that there's death.
The dog said there's death in this. I'm going to look a little closer.
Sure. Do you want to take off?
And
Death as in there's death in
He's
it,
just
or
like dead,
death it
dead,
will kill
dead,
us?
dead.
Oh, dead. Okay.
So investigation, I guess.
Well, no. Do you want to pull off the cloth, or do you want to?
I was gonna use the investigation.
I mean, you can roll an investigation
I
check.
guess.
I'll
Well,
tell you.
She has.
did.
It's right there.
Okay, that's fine.
It-
I mean,
It,
if you're not
didn't go
right,
badly.
all you can tell without really removing the cloth is that there is a chest under there.
I'll pull it.
Okay. Yep, there's a chest.
Yeah, I'll remove
An
it.
iron-bound chest. It's a good sized. It's a significant sized chest. It doesn't appear trapped in any way from what you can tell, and I mean certainly with a 23, if there was anything particularly unusual, you feel confident that you would notice it. This is a. It seems like an unassuming chest.
I think we should open it. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Step up and open it.
Agreed.
All right, she'll reach forward and open it.
So inside the chest, wrapped in a tattered and what you're going to guess due to the aging of the brownish color is a blood-stained bedsheet, is the skeletal remains of a humanoid being.
Ooh.
Would
Another
you like?
dead child.
Would you like to give me a medicine check?
Sure. No, but yes.
You can't really make out. You're pretty sure it's human, but you can't really make out gender or maybe the cause of death. But you're pretty sure this was a probably adult-sized human.
Oh,
Not a child. Okay.
Wow.
we should do last rites.
Investigate the rest of these tattered. Are these all?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last rites. Well, that's
Wait.
very thoughtful of you.
It's all wrapped up.
Yeah, it's wrapped into a sheet. But I mean, you can, it's been there a long
Unwrapped.
time. You can see the bones sticking out of it. You can see the sheet is got old brown stains on it, which you're going to intuit is blood.
Can
Effie's
I
gonna
take a look
back
at it?
up.
Okay, I'd like to check it out. Like, where's the blood on it? Is it like in the mouth? Is it in the? Is it like
The blood is
nose?
on the sheet. Would you like to give me a medicine check?
Yeah, I shall.
You have
Do I still
currently
have the guidance?
you have guidance still, yeah.
Okay. So I will give you that med. And a guidance, which is 1d4, correct? Oh, there it is. Oof. Dang.
So you are able to come to the same conclusion. You agree with Effie that this is definitely an adult human.
Okay. But I can't figure out like,
No.
if there were puncture wounds
You
in
cannot.
the neck or... Okay.
You cannot.
Alright. I got nothing.
Well, it's just bones.
It's just really bones. There's no flesh left that you could determine that from.
Okay.
Yep, so we should administer last rites.
That's quite
Um,
generous of you.
Not much of a religious person, but that's thoughtful.
Fine.
You
I
can
know
say
some.
some words. I think it's the
Sir
bastard's mom.
Galachad knows the best words.
I'm sorry, what was that, Clem?
Wow.
What was your input?
I mean, I have noticed that humans place a lot of value on their dead if they're important to them. This person was obviously not important. If you remember in the letter, the man sired a child with a woman who wasn't his wife. The one we fought downstairs. I think this is her.
You think this is the child?
No, sir.
No.
Of course not, sir. I think this is its mom.
Like Clem's character arc is gonna go really fast right now. No, I mean, sir, no. That's.
Great recovery there.
So can I investigate the body?
Sure.
I would like to do this.
Do you want to give me a medicine roll? Even if you're not trained in it.
I'm not looking for medicine. I'm looking for what kind of clothing this person is wearing.
Okay. I mean, it's tattered remains, but sure.
I mean, I'll do medicine or I'll do investigation. Either one's fine. You call.
I would like you to do a medicine check. Holy crackerjack! So Clem, you notice when you
Clem.
get up there,
Dr. Clem.
if you unwrap that bed sheet a little bit, and you notice that on the bones, especially around the chest and abdomen, the chest cage, rib cage, there are a lot of serrated marks, as if this body was stabbed a lot.
I go into full CSI mode, and I'm like, as you can see, this body was stabbed here, here, and here from a person behind her and to the left, and it seems as if they were slightly taller and right-handed.
And you're sure it's not a child?
Wow.
Yes, yes. Oh, of course, Sir Galachad. I'm very sure it's not a child.
Well, my friends, it occurs to me that this was a full-grown adult, likely female, that was stabbed multiple times from above and from the side.
Oh yeah, Clem, you can confirm it was a woman.
Yes, it's
And
definitely a woman.
given the impressive roll that you made, you can even confirm, based on the spreading of the pelvic bone, that she had given birth.
Ooh, I'll definitely. I was making a guess, and look at that.
It is likely the mother
As you can see
of
from the positions of her pelvic bone, she had recently given birth.
Clem.
Oh,
I
sorry,
expect you
sir.
not. I expect you not to be so gross in front of mixed company. However, given the situation, I would like to point out that due to, if you look at the perpic bone, you will see that it is spread enough to cause a baby. So,
Well done, sir.
I don't think
Yes,
that was the
Clem.
terminology I heard.
Well done, sir.
Would you like to investigate the rest of the room? Justin, you had
Yes,
mentioned,
please.
yeah. So Domar, as you go
Yeah.
through the room, the rest of the things it's just common furniture, old chairs and things like that. However, while going through and investigating the room, you discover another secret door right here.
oh Jiminy Crickets.
Aha. Look at this. It's a stair that goes up.
Down.
Oh,
Oh, down. Of course, down. Yeah, I meant down. Clearly.
Yeah, this is a
This might be the access to the basement.
it's a very narrow staircase made out of creaky wood. It's about 5 feet wide, the shaft, and it goes down.
So
Thick
the
cobwebs
treads, it's only
filled
like
it.
2 feet wide. You got to go down sideways.
The cobwebs are so thick that visibility, when you look down into the shaft, visibility is about 5 feet before you have to start, muscling your way through cobwebs.
It's like House of the Seven Gables Underground
Correct,
Railroad
yeah,
tiny little
yeah.
stair.
Clem, you seem to have missed something as you look through this room. I expect you to double your efforts and do better in the future.
As you say, sir.
Some roadies can find secret doors, and some just can't.
Wow.
I didn't think finding secret doors was the
I like
job
your chicken.
of roadies.
Well, it was in the fine print somewhere. I'm sure I saw it someplace. Anyway, let's move on.
Do we want to go down or do we want to check out the other stuff?
Maybe
Say
we
we
should.
finish the floor.
Yeah.
Very well. I shall lead the way. Clem, show us the way.
Oh,
Of course, sir. Clem comes up and opens the door across the hall. Stomps right in.
It's a web-filled room that contains another slender bed, nightstand, rocking chair, empty wardrobe, and another one of those small iron stoves.
So is this one of the iron stoves with the front plate that opens and closes to let
Yeah.
wood in? Can I
Yeah.
take that off?
Sure.
I throw it into Maximilian.
Sure. When you do take it off like that, you notice the same whiff of a disgusting stench that puffs out just for a moment.
Oh,
And
I'd
again,
probably
like-
be right behind him.
A few seconds later, if you stay in front of it, another just very faint whiff. It's almost as if the stove is breathing.
Eh.
You have a high
That's all
passive
that's-
investigation.
That's all that's here. Nothing else to
Clem?
see here. And I'm gonna kind of scuttle right out of the room.
Clem, I expect you, whatever caused you to make that smell, for you to modify your diet in the future.
So Maximilian waits for everybody to move out of the way and then moves. It's really intelligent for a garbage robot.
A garbage robot.
Garbage chicken
And
robot.
now I'm gonna check this next door.
The black one?
The
The
black
I would-
spot.
I would
Okay.
love to help out, but my roll 20 is just frozen again. What I can tell you is that door is locked.
I can
am going
assist you, Clem.
guidance myself.
Oh, it's almost back. I think it's back.
Hold on. Yeah. And I'm gonna get behind Clem to walk in
And you
here.
said you're assisting me?
Oh, yeah, Domar can.
Oh, it's back.
So a 17.
Wow.
You do manage to.
No. You want to turn the thing over that? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, you manage to pick the lock. Although Domar, again, as you're helping him, you are assisting him, right? As you are assisting him with this lock picking, you do realize that this lock, it matches the key that you
The
found
iron key.
downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Hey, by the way, if that doesn't work, I actually have the key. But nice work.
I kind of glower at him and then open the door.
Not even looking in the room, just staring at
Yeah,
me.
not even looking not even looking at him. I walk right into the room.
So this room contains a bricked up window here in the back, flanked by 2 dusty wood framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door, over here, is a toy chest with windmills painted on its side, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the house that you are currently standing in. These furnishes are draped in cobwebs, and lying in the middle of the floor, which you are all very cautiously avoiding, are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of which is clutching a doll that Luke thought might have been in that previous room. You recognize
is
that doll
creepy.
from the children.
Time to go.
My God. They were dead all along. Wait, are we inside the dollhouse right now?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Can we look at this dollhouse?
Absolutely. Give a little go over there to the dollhouse and give a little perception check.
You want perception or investigation?
Are you going to touch it or are you going to look at it?
No, I'd probably touch it because I'm just that dumb with stuff.
Sure.
And then when he breaks it, he'd be like, "Why do they keep a broken thing here?"
So yes, almost as soon as you touch it, just looking at it, nothing happened. But
There we
almost
go.
as soon as you touch that dollhouse,
Don't even talk.
Does the world shake?
No, 2 ghosts rise right up out of those skeletons. The ghosts of those same children, Thorn and Rose, appear in the room. And Rose says, "Don't touch my dollhouse."
And I jump back and I push Maximilian forward.
So sorry.
And in
Wait,
the same similar way, she is in front of Thorn, kind of protecting him.
Oh yeah, yeah, Tom, we can hear you.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Odd. I've been talking.
I
Wasn't
can
sure
hear
if
you now.
folks can hear.
Yeah, now I can hear you just fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Odd. All right. Good. I'm back.
Yay. That's oh, sorry, I got distracted by the stuff in there. So the kids are do they look the same or
They look the same. You recognize them immediately. They're the same children.
do they look transparent?
Yes,
And outside they didn't.
correct.
Are you okay?
You know what? At this point, because now, it's like, how did you get back in here? We didn't see you this whole. Were you the ones walking up?
We've always been in here since our parents locked us in here.
No, you were outside.
We haven't been outside in a very long time.
This house is cursed.
Insight check?
Sure. You can't get a read on her. She's a ghost. It's difficult to get.
Hmm.
And to
Passive.
Arval, who asked if they were okay, Rose says, We're not okay. We're dead." And kind of like gestures to their skeletons on the floor.
Turn to
How?
Galachad. can you perform last rites?
One moment, actually, because I just want to look up something very quickly. Because yeah, give me a second because I just have to look over this. Okay, nope, I can just sense every. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my divine senses on this, and I will link that here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure. You are. You confirm that there are two ghost children standing in front of you.
Do I get a noxious smell of like that they're like evil? Like, are they
Absolutely no. They're
what?
they're not. They are not. You don't sense that they're evil. Um. Well, at least
And
not a strong evil that registers in any way. You don't get. You don't get that sense. No.
um,
Although certainly a noxious odor of very strong evil comes from the house itself.
and do I get this feeling? And I'm just going off of what was here. Um, do I know what they are? Like celestial, fiend, undead,
They're
ghost?
undead. They are
Okay.
ghosts.
Okay, and finally with this last one, do I feel like this place has been either consecrated or desecrated?
Um. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think that you. It's only within 60 feet, right?
Only 60 feet.
So no, the house itself, while strongly evil, is not necessarily desecrated.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And I will say, hold, friends! These children might not be the ones we saw outside. There's something amiss here.
Ask them if they know where the basement is.
Wait,
We found the stairs now.
uh, children, you must understand. We could swear that we saw the two of you outside and told us that your parents were trapped in the basement and that you had us come in here.
Our parents aren't trapped in the basement. Our parents, they locked us in here to protect us from the monster in the basement.
Monster in the
It
basement?
seems to have done that a long time ago.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. We were here so long, we got really hungry,
Are you
and then we
hungry
fell asleep.
now?
Well, no, we're dead now.
Oh, good.
Your names, children.
I'm Rose, and this is my little brother Thorn.
Every rose has a thorn.
And every night has a dawn.
We should sing a song like this someday.
It's inspired me. Yeah.
Um, but children,
We found your names in a will.
I don't know if that's going to do us any good now.
Hmm.
What's keeping you here, children?
I don't know. We've always been in this room. We've never been able to open the door, or we can't leave.
you can't leave? Huh.
Hmm.
Children, is there a way we can help you?
I don't know. But I don't want you guys to leave us. You're the first people we've seen in a really long time.
Perhaps we can get you out of here. It seems that you are
Or you
children are
could stay with us.
children. You seem to have stayed
Hmm.
much longer than you should. You should perhaps pass on.
We did pass on. We're dead.
Yes, but you still remain. You linger.
Sometimes you have to let it linger.
Some reason to.
I knew that was coming.
But do you have
I was
to?
expecting it from one of
Do
us.
you
so-
have to let it linger? And I look back, waiting for some choruses behind me.
Zombie, zombie.
The cranberries downstairs look delicious.
You won't leave us, will you? We've been alone for a really long time.
I don't think we can leave you. I think we're gonna have to fix the basement before we can leave.
You shouldn't go in the basement. There's a monster there.
Well,
Have you met
we're
Sir Galachad? He can kill any monster. He's amazing.
Indeed, that is true, but right now we have children. Do you know if we got rid of the monster, would that allow you to go home? Would that allow you to go to your final rest?
I don't know. I'm 10.
And what year do you think it is, child?
I don't know.
What do you remember happening in the world outside?
Well, all I know is something really bad happened, and all of a sudden, everything was covered in mist, and the sun went away for a really long time, and everybody's crops died, and nobody could get food, and lots of people starved and died. But then my parents, they found a way to get us meat regularly. And we all started eating okay, and they had a lot of weird friends, and they'd always come over and they would go into the basement, but we were always kept up here. We weren't allowed to go in the basement. Um, and then something bad must have happened. My mom was always mad with my dad. And then their friends stopped coming. And then my dad said we had to stay up here because of the monster. And that he said he'd come back for us, and then he never ever did.
Hmm.
Children, I might be able to help you out, but maybe if we stay here and play with you for a bit,
And at that point, Thorn like pops out from behind Rose and says, "Don't touch my toys. You can't play with my toys."
we can play with you if you like. We don't want to play. If you don't want us to play with your toys, we won't. However, hmm. I might, on the morrow, be able to do something that will help you. That should help you get some rest and help you guys feel happy, and so you won't have to be scared of the monster in the basement.
Well, we'll be
It'll-
happy and we won't be scared if you stay with us.
I think perhaps for the night that might be an idea.
One of
Um,
us. One of
and
us.
my idea, and I'm going to look to the group and say, my friends, I do know a way that we might be able to put them to rest. It is a ceremony I can perform. However, I will have to think upon it. It will take me at least overnight, and in the morrow, I will be able to do something to help these children.
We just
It
got up,
is.
man.
It is the right thing to do. Perhaps we can cleanse this monster they are so fearful of.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
come
know
back
if-
and deal with them tomorrow. That's fine.
No, you can't leave us. Not till tomorrow.
But we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
What if we left this dog with you? You
No.
could make sure.
You're the first people we've seen.
And
But dogs are better than people.
I'm confused.
We don't want to be alone anymore.
Yes, as much
And
as
Effie,
you-
at this point, you actually, in your mind, you feel like it's like it's like the mental sensation of a child's hand reaching out, wanting for you to hold its hand.
Um,
Hold my hand.
I want to hold
Uh,
your hand.
Effie will telepathically speak to Rose and say, just hold on a little longer.
So,
We need to defeat the monsters first.
are you going to resist the mental feeling of taking this child's hand?
Mm.
No.
So you mentally kind of grasp that hand? All right, give me one moment.
Give me a death save.
is not what I want to send you. Let me just delete that. Give me 1 second here. Oh boy.
My bad.
Did I actually send that? I think I did send that to you.
You
I
didn't.
apologize. I sent that to
Oh, you said
Liz.
to her. Okay.
I don't.
No, maybe not. Okay, maybe I didn't
I
actually
don't see
send
anything.
No dick
Golly.
pics.
I'm just trying to send this to you privately, and it's like gone downhill from here. Let's see. Can I
In
do that? Oh, okay.
Discord?
There we go. Yeah. I got it. I got it deleted.
Typing.
I really, man.
So for everybody
See,
who's
I
on the
didn't think
stream,
you
I
did
don't
that.
know if you're
Yeah, I
aware,
know.
but tomorrow at noon, we're actually hosting a game of Dungeons and Dragons where the group is part of an adventuring guild called Acquisitions Incorporated. Hilarity ensues as they turn adventure into mergers and acquisitions.
Yes,
Everything
if,
for a profit.
if after the creepiness of tonight, you need a little break, the lighthearted Brass Syndicate, a subdivision of Acquisitions Incorporated, will definitely bring a smile to your face with the zany antics of all the players.
I think it was great until you used that weird voice, and then it was
Hey,
like, wow.
well, I mean,
I think you might be muted, Amy.
can't hear you.
Oh, there we go. All right.
There you are.
So what the rest of you guys actually see at this point is Rose kind of stopped talking, and she and Effie were just kind of staring at each other for a moment, and then Rose disappeared.
Oh.
And
Problem solved.
correct. And Clem,
Yeah.
you
Ah,
also get the sensation of what feels like a child's hand trying to reach
hate
out to you in
children.
your mind. So would you like to roll me a charisma saving throw?
I would.
You fail.
Ah!
Just 1 moment. This one's going to go a lot faster because I fixed it when I failed with Effie.
All right.
So
Where did the ghost go?
so the same thing happens. Like Thorn kind of runs up to Clem and disappears. As Clem is like,
Oh my God.
children!
Ah! Children! Ah!
Um,
Oh my God. Effie, are you possessed right now? What the hell just happened? I heard about this in a story once.
I don't know
Did
what you're talking about. I just reassured the children.
Thank
think we should go
goodness.
down to the basement now, though.
I agree.
No! No!
Not a
No!
bad idea.
Scary
Clem?
monster!
So
Clem,
glad you're not
are you
possessed.
okay?
No! No! No!
Clem,
Is
what
there room
wrong?
under the bed?
Yes.
I dive under it. No! No!
Clem, come out. You are bringing shame on the family name.
I can't!
Clem?
Oh, fine, sir. And I kind of like drag my feet, like flop, 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 Oh, fine, I'm here.
There, Clem. I'm sure you'll be all right. And I give him a little pat. Say, come on, my friend.
I kind of flinch away from you.
Clem flinches away?
Yeah, he doesn't really like being touched.
Sweet Clem.
Clem, you're acting very strangely.
This place
Okay.
is terrible.
So I'm gonna look at. Are the children still there?
No, they've
No, they're
disappeared.
gone.
They disappeared.
Mhm.
Children? Did you scare my servant, children? Children? Come out
Effie
here right
will
now.
move into the room.
You
And-
said this is a chest, right?
It's a toy chest, yeah.
It's a toy chest. Do I notice any clothing around?
Yes, on pegs around the wall are the tattered remains, and on the skeletons themselves there are tattered remains of clothing. Some of the clothing on the walls themselves are in a little bit better shape.
Okay.
They are child size, which is the appropriate size for a
Yeah,
kobold.
that's
Yeah.
actually why I was doing it, not for any other reason. I mean, they're
You could
nobles.
certainly put together a little outfit for yourself.
Okay. I kind of, I'll, I'm out from under the bed and I'm kind of sulky a little bit, but I kind of open up Maximilian and put in a little outfit, fancy clothes for later,
Just in case.
just in case.
Clem, I'm starting to worry about your predilections toward taking things. But you always make good use of them, so I suppose it shall be all right.
But sir, they're
Reduce,
dead.
reuse, recycle.
But sir, they're
Effie is
dead.
gonna
They
look.
don't need them anymore.
This is true.
Effie's out of here.
She's actually gonna look in the dollhouse and see if she can find the basement and
Yeah.
like to see if that chute directly links towards it or if there's another way.
Yeah, at this point in time, you can actually see in this dollhouse every single secret door. You found all of them. This was the last one that you located, and they're all there, available in the dollhouse. And that staircase behind this the secret doll, does appear to go all the way down through the house.
Oh, we should have just done this.
What does the
earlier.
basement
There's
look
no
like?
basement in the dollhouse itself, but
All right.
Well, let's go, shall we?
Yes.
Let's go.
Fine. Let's go. I'll be in the
Let's
so you're
go.
back.
you're all
Clem?
gonna.
Let's
I will-
let's go.
I'll
Clem,
push
after
this.
you.
You're going
I'll-
to leave the skeletons in the room, the poor children. That's
Uh,
okay.
Can I fit them
assumed that they
into
were-
Abandoning
Maximilian?
them. Of course.
Maximilian. They're in I'll put them in Maximilian then.
So
Well,
you all
we-
will descend. You'll have to go single file, so you
Okay.
might want to think about a marching order.
I can take first.
I think Effie's gonna.
Effie's gonna send Nana down first.
Okay.
And you can
She'll go
retrieve.
behind you.
You can retrieve. Wait. Did you summon? Did you use a wild shape to summon a fine familiar?
I guess I should do that now. That would make sense, because otherwise I just have a rebellious squirrel
Right, and a
falling
dog
down a
that's
staircase.
like, "Ah!"
Yeah. So I actually let me bring that up.
One of Tasha's
I'm going
rules where a
to
druid
use-
can use a wild shape slot to summon a fine familiar with no material cost.
Kind of makes it better than
Um,
Find Familiar.
It does.
Because you don't have to pay anything.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess using rat stats for Nana, I couldn't
Sure.
find a squirrel.
Sure.
Okay. So she'll do that and she'll tell Nana, all right, you go first.
So, as you guys descend down the staircase, you come. What is it? Shift, long click?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah! You come down. So this wooden spiral staircase descends from the attic and ends here. A narrow tunnel stretches southward before branching to the east and west. It is unlit, so you may want to think about maintaining your light cantrips for those of you who do not have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that you arrive, as you all come out of this staircase into the basement, you hear a very faint, eerie, incessant chanting. But you can't decipher any words. And you cannot tell where the sound is coming from. It seems almost as if it's everywhere. Oh,
Are you
wait, I can
changing the
change my
music for the
music.
basement?
Yeah, hold up.
Great.
Yeah, that music is super creepy.
Oh, can't wait to hear this.
Someone keeps sending me messages and
Sorry.
popping stuff up, so I can't turn up my.
It's me.
Ooh.
I wish it was chanting, but unfortunately it's just sound.
Wait a minute. Why don't I?
I'll be behind Sir Galachad.
What the heck is happening?
Does Nana have dark vision?
Rat?
Uh,
I think rats.
don't
Good
believe
question.
so.
Rats don't? I thought they did. I could be wrong.
I mean, they don't give cats dark vision, so who knows? It's the Wild West out there.
Oh, there's
Okay.
there's dark vision,
Okay.
and keen smell as well.
Yep, they have dark vision.
Pop that there. So, I will send her ahead to check
This way?
here.
Sure. So she scampers forward a little bit and peers in here. So what you see kind of back is it looks like it would be a crypt.
Okay. Um, I'll call her back and kind of relay that information. Do we want to see where these other corridors lead first?
Sure.
Into wait, in the crypt.
No, like here and here.
Right.
Hold on, I think I got something got goofy when I switched.
Yeah, why don't we go east first?
Okay, she'll send Nana over here to take a peek.
I'm just moving Maximilian down there. Nana's going down this hallway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So down here she sees a set of stairs going down just a little bit. Not like a full flight of stairs, but it is descends into what looks like a sunken room of some sort.
Mm.
Okay.
I am
She'll
all goofy here. Hold on a second. My my Roll20's acting up. I gotta just
Roll 20 is so rough.
Yeah,
I've reloaded it twice.
We're not waiting for
Yeah,
you,
go
man.
for it.
We got things
Go
to do.
for it. I'm just saying my Roll20 is wonky a little wonky right now. So I'm reloading. Try to
All right.
see where I am.
I mean, she hasn't called Nana back yet, so I guess
Do you wanna
she
go
would
into that room?
continue down the stairs.
So
Yeah.
she would scamper in here and see what looks like a room with it's got a wooden table and 4 chairs. And then it looks like there's a more kind of
Am I on the right map?
You should be seeing a brown catacomb.
I don't see anything. Hold on a second. Let me
Make
just
sure
grab
you
me
join
a-
as player.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me just try the 2. Maybe that's the problem. But you guys go ahead. I will work this out here.
He's
What do you
busy
think,
fixing his
Effie?
hair right now.
Should we follow Nana?
There
Nanu,
is
Nanu.
a table and some chairs and a couple of extra passageways.
Arbel's going that way.
I'll just to be make some space for folks to come down the ladder,
Mhm.
down the stairs.
It is very narrow
well-
and cramped down here.
Because right now, folks are
That-
parked. I'm assuming they're parked up on the stairs, given that they're in the walls. Yeah.
Yeah. The room is big enough for us to all stand in. Maybe we should go that way.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it.
How'd you get there?
All these tunnels that you're in here, this part of the room, it's about 4 feet wide and about 7 feet tall, so it is very snug in these passageways.
Okay. Just the way I like it.
So yeah, this is just a carved out room. It does have the table and chairs in it. From what you guys can see when you come in here, it looks like there's like all these little alcoves kind of carved out.
Just kind of look up and down passageways as I
My roll 20 just
meander.
rose too.
Oh,
Oy.
Yep.
Roll 20 having a rough day.
Mhm. It absolutely.
Well, since we're in the room for a little while, I'll investigate. Just trust me when I tell you what I
Of
roll.
course. Plus, I can see the stream still.
a 40.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I rolled a 26. Honest. I promise.
Oh wait, I can see it.
I
I'm
can see
unfrozen
that.
again. Oh great.
Oh,
Hold on, let
you
me
mother-
make sure that. Hmm, there you go. Clem, you should be able to control Maximilian now.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure this out. Yeah, roll 20 tonight has gone wonky on
Yeah, yeah.
me. But that's
Oh, and so Arval, you can see down this hallway as well with your dark
Yep.
vision.
Yep.
And it looks like it curves around there to the west.
And
Hey,
there's
can
a
you guys
wall.
all see my this thing now?
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah,
Yep.
good.
Oh, it's nice that the compass rose. That has helped with the
Yeah.
directions. Oh, sorry. Did the investigation? Yeah, it's just a dirt room with some tables.
Yeah, you don't notice anything unusual about the room itself. It's carved from stone and clay and wood, and it's just dark and dank.
I'm just going to be following the rat. So, Ellie, I'll defer to you. Effie, sorry, Effie, I'll defer to you to kind of poke around.
Too much Last of Us 2. She would send Nana over. Oh, totally. Right there.
Here.
To look down to see if there's anything.
How far is her dark vision?
30.
30? Okay.
30.
So yeah, she sees this. Looks like, from what she can kind of see peering around, it looks like it maybe opens up into another larger room.
It looks like we could have more space that way.
Should we at least check the room down here a little further?
You can if you'd like to.
I take a couple of steps down just to see if there's anything else I see
Are-
in the room we're currently
Are you
in.
gonna peer into like these alcoves?
Yeah, that would be the idea.
Okay, sure. So inside each of these alcoves, as you kind of take your time to peer around them, is a moldy old straw mattresses. In each one of them, they're like little tiny sleeping chambers.
I don't like this.
Wicked gross. Ew. All right, well, I guess I'd come down here and expect to find the same thing.
Yep.
Before we move on to the next.
Yeah. Oh, and is that one not revealed?
Just that maybe. In
Oh
that
no, this is
corner.
a solid wall. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Got it. Okay.
It's just because
Okay.
of how you.
And I'll
you
follow
angle
the rest of the
shadow.
group. Yeah, I see it now.
Maximilian, you go first.
So,
Oh.
as I let the rat go, I'll defer to Effie to kind of give me a warning sign if there's anything to
Be afraid of. Be very
be afraid of as a dwarf. Yes. And, so I'll give her 30 feet or so kind of leeway and just trail behind.
But yeah, as you step in here, this is here in the center is a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip that looks like it descends down about 30 feet to what you can make out with your dark vision. Looks like a water-filled cistern. There's a wooden bucket that hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well.
Anyone thirsty?
Delicious.
Not sure I'd drink anything here.
I think I'll leave that alone.
Let's proceed. And she'll send Nana this way.
To this, yeah, okay. So this is a little bit better than those last sleeping quarters. These are, there's a wood frame bed with a moldy straw mattress, but it's actually on a bed frame up above the ground versus the last place. There's a wooden chest at the foot of the bed, but otherwise it is very sparsely decorated. Bed and chest.
Quality.
She'll kind of run around to check these two rooms as well.
The two at the top.
If other people want to do something in the meantime too, feel
I'm
free.
gonna just
She's
high five to Domar
20
if I can wave him over to where I'm at here.
Clem is kind of keeping his
Okay,
back
yeah.
on the wall as he follows people around, keeping the well always in sight. And actually, he moves Maximilian between him and the well.
Clem is familiar with the very common kobold horror story that was told to children of a little girl that climbs out of the well.
That's why I hate children.
Yeah.
Mm.
Each of these little alcoves is the same kind of setup. Obviously, it's sleeping chambers for some group of people that probably outrank the folk that were sleeping in these moldy mattresses on the floor. But they're not, they're very sparsely decorated. But each one has a bed and a chest in each room.
Can we still hear that chanting
Pretty
you talked about?
Oh, yeah, you can hear that same incessant low chanting that has not changed throughout.
So it's not like we're getting further away or
Good.
closer or anything like that?
Not
I'm
that you
gonna
can tell.
pop this chest up here.
That one, so that chest, when you open it, there are 3 moss agates in it, worth, you estimate, about 10 gold pieces each, folded inside a piece of black cloth.
All right, let's see.
All right. I'm opening the one in front of me.
That has an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. You would estimate it's worth about 25 gold pieces.
What were the agates estimated at? Sorry.
They are 10 gold pieces each.
10.
3.
All right, I added it to the journal.
Okay. We'll check out this one and. Oh, okay.
hold
Go
on, I
ahead,
think-
Arville. Sorry.
Yeah, Arval.
Yeah.
Arval, your chest contains a short sword that looks like it is actually silver.
That might be handy. I'll try
Domar?
another one.
Yeah, you open that chest. It has a black leather eye patch with a carnelian that you estimate is worth about 50 gold pieces sewn into it, like on the eye part.
And
Whoa.
I'll check this one up here.
That chest contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces inside of a pouch made out of human skin.
Oh,
Eee.
how come I always get the human skin?
Everyone else got the what is your favorite color, and you got the how do you spell chrysanthemum.
Clem, can you make any use of this?
What is it?
It's a
Um,
human
skill?
skin pouch.
Oh,
it's a
yes,
pouch.
sir. Oh, yes, sir. And I just take the pouch, I dump everything out of it, throw it into Maximilian, and then hang the pouch from my belt.
Oh, God.
What?
What? What's the matter?
It's a sack
sir?
for putting nuts in.
Oh.
What's the matter, sir?
Clem, perhaps don't use the pouch made of human flesh.
Arval, your sound isn't coming through for me.
Are you talking again, Arval, and we can't hear you? Oh.
I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
you're there.
Now
Yeah,
you're
we
there.
can hear you. We're just,
are.
hey, there you are.
I'm back. Yep. The short sword. I'll hand that to Clem as well. Just perhaps you can deduce its quality. I mean, as a dwarf, can I? You said it's made of silver, it's fine craftsmanship, that kind of stuff.
Looks good. Looks like a nice short sword.
It appears to be a
Maybe I
fairly
could
nice
keep it.
short sword with a silvered edge.
I'll keep it. Tuck it in my belt.
Effie will send Nana this way.
Sure. So down here, looks like another hallway with an up and down stair. And there's a little hallway that goes off here to the side as well.
More hallways, maybe more chambers. This seems like a lot of living quarters for a basement.
A small house. Yeah, I feel like we've gone way beyond the
You've really
house's
increased the
foundations
square
at this point.
footage in this house. Added extra bedrooms. Yeah, it's
Property
huge.
values must
It's
be
great.
The
great.
basement of this house really feels like the inside of Clem's bag.
It's a little unfinished. You know, it's a little rough down here, but.
I like
And
Clem.
actually, Domar, speaking of it being unfinished and a little rough, with that ridiculous passive perception you have, you actually notice that the floors, when you came down, everything is covered in dust, but you don't notice any footprints of any sort.
Doesn't seem like anyone's been around here for a while, guys. Nothing in the dust.
Hmm.
Then again, there was nothing in the dust around those pieces of armor or that ghost that attacked us either.
Do the beds feel warm at all?
No.
Well, shall we keep going down the hall?
Nana will look down this hallway.
Down this one here, or stupid select.
There.
Yeah, okay. So down here, she can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's another long, narrow hall that looks like it ends in another short down kind of staircase.
And at this point, Nana will turn to Arval, and Effie will kind of yell ahead of her. She wants a walnut.
I think she deserves to.
Been
Search your
doing a lot
pocket.
of scouting.
I did grab a handful
You
of
took
nuts
a
on the
lot
way
of
out.
nuts.
Yeah, so
And you refused to share.
I'll take one of the nuts and crack it in the meaty palm of my hand, and scatter it like a debris here at
Like
that
glitter.
intersection. Yep, exactly.
She'll like gobble it up, and then continue down the hall.
It's a Scooby
Good rat.
snack.
So actually,
Ruggy.
Arval, as you turn down that hallway,
Uh-oh.
well, Nana, as she scampers ahead, she sees that there's also one that turns off here and one here. But as you enter this hallway, the chanting actually gets much louder.
Oh, I will
not go that way.
Effie will say, maybe we're not ready to go that far.
Let's put a pin in this and come back later.
slowly back out.
There is another hallway.
Just like that door. Just gonna step
Over
back
here.
and close that door.
Is this a hall here?
Yeah. If you can see Arval as you kind of peer around there, it looks like a very sharp little corridor that opens up. You can see a little bit in here. Looks like it's another room.
Is the chanting louder or
No, it
softer
fades
here?
off as you move away from. Let me get my little folder. From you move away from this hallway, it starts to fade back again.
Okay.
So if you peer in here to this room, you can see. Let's see. So this room contains a plain wooden table, flanked by long benches, and on the ground is just a scattered collection of moldy bones, just strewn everywhere.
Human?
Would you like to investigate that?
Sure.
Oh,
Do you need a
God.
medicine or investigation?
Why would you?
Whichever you feel good about. You can't tell. The bones are certainly large in size. They're not small, like they're not chicken bones or anything like that. They're larger than that.
Mm.
Seems like if we go to the east, we'll connect back up with maybe some halls we saw earlier. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Uh,
Is the music still playing?
Yes.
The
Fine,
chanting,
fine.
yes. There's always that low, incessant
No.
chanting.
On roll 20,
Oh,
the music
Yes,
you're
it
playing.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Huh, I don't hear it.
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
um,
Roll 20.
It's there.
It exists. It's a thing.
I see it
Arvel,
says
if you
now
step
playing,
up a
but
little bit.
I don't.
Maybe you can see what's in those corridors.
Yep.
Effie
So
will back
these
you up.
as well look like they are crypts of some sort.
Mm,
Not
more
Mm.
crypts.
If you want to step in, you might be able to get more information, but that's up to you.
I think I will not step in.
I will step in front of this
Effie will
door as I
send
go.
Nana.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Effie was sending Nana.
Where's Nana going?
In one of the crypts, do we want to vote on which?
No, just
If she can get in, northwest
these here. Look, they were opened.
over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we do the open
So-
one first.
Let's start here.
Okay, or that one.
So here.
This one up here?
Here. Which one?
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. Like there's like
This
multiple
is
pings
so-
going on. One for Effie ping.
I'm like,
Effie
which
ping
one
where
is
you're
open?
sending- This one up here at the top, top here is an open. These looked like they were open when she peeped in the last time.
Okay. She will send Nana in the closest one first, before going straight towards an open crypt.
Can she get?
Sure.
Can she get in them? I guess I don't know if the crypt doors
Or-
are such that a squirrel couldn't get in.
Squirrel.
The squirrel goes in. I'll follow. And I.
Good.
Yep.
Well, as Arval follows, I mean, I don't know if Nana can read, but when Arval follows in, he can see that these two crypts are labeled. This one is labeled Rosavalda Durst, and this one is labeled Thornbolt Durst.
Oh crap!
I will call the names back to Effie. So the children's names are on these tombs.
We should put the bones in them. Lay them to
Right.
rest.
I'll move to this top
Agreed.
one. And see if I can open this up using
You
my
can absolutely. Yep, it opens up.
my unearthly dwarven strength is successful. Right. All right.
Clem.
Whomever has the remains, I'll back out of the hallway and let
Clem,
them.
Yes,
Clem,
sir.
bring forth the remains, and not the one on your waist. Please do not the human pouch.
I open up Maximilian, and I say, "Yeah, they're right in there."
Well,
Effie
excellent,
will
Clem.
take. Effie will take Rose's remains out.
They're in a
And-
bag of holding, so you'd have to go in and just say, "Yeah, reach in, kind of pull it out."
But he's a can of holding.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a can of
pretty much.
holding.
And
That's awesome.
I don't really want to get too close, sir.
And
Clem.
she'll
Go ahead.
is the crypt
It's open. Yeah.
open to the point
Yeah.
where she can
Arval.
put it
Yeah.
in?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. She'll put the bones in there, and then she'll do the same.
So as
With
soon as you
thorns.
actually lay down Rose's bones in that crypt, all of you can see Rose's ghost actually pulls itself out of Effie's body and lays itself down to rest.
Wow, that was beautiful. Nice work, Ellie. Effie.
It's Effie. But if you do turn to
Effing
do the same
Effie.
to Thorn,
Effing Effie.
effing Effie. If you do turn and do the same with Thorn's bones, Thorn's ghost rips itself right out of Clem and goes to lay down on his bones as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
that was
And all of you
uncomfortable.
that don't have inspiration currently should take it for laying the children into their eternal rest.
Woo.
Oh, I thought I had to do a ceremony. Okay. Clem, are you all right?
Much better now, sir. Thank you, sir.
I got inspiration yesterday for my 80s
Yeah, it was really
hairband
good.
jokes.
Yeah, we all appreciated
That
it.
was a good one.
Yeah.
You know, maybe someone else should take the lead. If you want Nana to explore, I can send her. But
I
Maybe
can
we
take
should-
the lead.
Is there anything in front
I
of
kinda
Domar,
stand
by
up
the
to my
way? I
2
guess
foot.
he would have walked this way.
Where is
What?
Domar?
What is suddenly happening?
Oh! Yeah, let's see. So, Domar can see just a little bit. There's a little tiny turn of a corridor down there.
It's obvious. Clem and Effie switched personalities.
I kind of roll my eyes a little bit
Yes.
and I say, "Yes, sir. Well done, sir."
Are there names on these tombs here?
Yes, these tombs are labeled. This is labeled Gustav Durst, and this is labeled Elizabeth Durst.
The names on the will.
What was the name in the is it in the handouts of the thing we were given? From who is it from?
The letter?
Yeah.
Strad von Starovich.
But who was it to? Who
It
was
did
it?
not
My
say.
most pathetic
didn't-
servant.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. No idea who that was. Can we see
You
these
abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. It certainly implies, it's intended to leave you with the impression that it was probably Gustav.
Shall we see if he's in there? Oh, there's.
I'm
Starfloor.
curious
Yep,
who's in
found
the
it.
open ones, although maybe I don't want to know.
Are they open like the tops pushed
The
to the
raw
side?
yeah, everything's open up in these top ones.
No, I mean the crypts, the sarcophagus, or what have you themselves. Are they closed or are they?
You mean in which ones?
The
These that you
Yes.
opened, these were obviously empty. There had no remains in them. These, if you open up the crypt doors, there are coffins inside that are closed.
Okay, so we can't tell. Change my thing now.
You would have to take the lid off.
There was that one more remains at the very top floor in the chest. Presumably the mother of the bastard child.
Right. That was the sired stillborn with another woman. That was the other
Yeah, and
woman.
I suspect
yeah.
I suspect, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna guess she was not given a place of honor in these crypts, along with the family.
But that's strange. Who would have laid them to rest if the father came down here to defend his children? How?
Should we explore these other crypts?
I agree.
Yes. Let's check the other crypts. Someone should
Sorry,
do
Effie.
that.
Nana
If I
can't read.
run by you.
Yeah, Nana can't read.
Step forward, and I will look in the eastern door first, the open door.
The eastern. So this one is labeled. It's empty. It's completely empty. It's labeled Frederick Durst.
Frederick. And the western.
This one here is labeled Walter Durst.
Oh boy.
Frederick. Walter. That's Walter. We've heard Walter.
Walter
Yeah.
was
Walter's the
the
baby.
stillborn baby, we thought,
Oh.
or was the baby in the crib?
I'm gonna scamper up the stairs.
What? Bye, Clem.
Yeah, Clem goes scampering up the stairs, and I'm gonna go get the baby from the second floor, from the third floor.
Sure. As soon as you make your way back into that nursery and go to take the swaddled
Mhm.
package that was in the crib,
Mhm.
you open it. There's nothing in there. It's absolutely empty.
All right, I will scamper back downstairs and let everybody know the baby's gone.
What'd you do with it?
That's
The
weird.
baby's gone, and I didn't eat it. I know what you're all thinking.
What the heck?
All right. I guess we need to keep going. There are a couple of other rooms out of that halls out of that room with the bones. Maybe we can see what else is there. So I guess
Okay.
Domar would head in that direction just to look and
Not
go down there.
I'm
Right.
so okay.
Hold on. So Domar, as you approach this little area, let me just reveal it. As you come up to this little alcove, let me go back. Apologize. I was not ready for this.
Found an alcove, guys. It leads to here.
Right. So, as you approach this alcove, a worm-like monstrosity that previously had blended completely with the rock of the alcove itself slithers out, and barbed tentacles unfurl around its mouth, revealing a hungry, snapping beak. And you're going to go ahead and we'll all roll initiative.
Have you
I was
done?
just looking at a.
Why did it do that? Let me clear it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
geez.
hate this so much. Oh my god.
You hate
This
what
thing,
so much?
This is so creepy.
I love it.
Oh, yep, nade plates aren't active again.
Oh, how?
Because we didn't save the tokens
So,
after we did
When
that.
we switch
when we
things.
go to
Son of a
break,
goat. Yeah.
Amy, when we go to break,
Yeah.
I'll come upstairs
Yeah.
and fix it all.
Some people's nameplates are active. I'm just saying.
No, like Arvol. Yeah, Arvol's is.
I'm actually
Yeah,
turning them
Amy's
all
turning
on
on,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One by
Oh.
one.
Oh, there I am. Oh
Effie
god,
with the lightning reflexes.
this is so creepy.
So Effie, yeah, you see the Domar as he approaches this alcove. You see this worm-like snake creature just come right out of the wall and unfurl these terrifying tentacle beak things to come to attack him.
Somebody
What
help
do you do?
me!
She's going to
Ice knife.
not this time. Sorry, I'm just making sure this is okay. She's going to throw an infestation at it.
Constitution. Oh, that was easy. Just these wasps and fleas and bugs just almost fly down the open mouth of it as it goes, causing it to choke up a little bit.
Thank you.
I try. And that's all. Oh, well,
Marvel.
actually, she's gonna back up. Oh,
Yeah, smart.
Arvil, on the other hand, will rush forward and give Domar a bit of a shove, not to displace him, but move, man. And I am going to swing with a hand axe at this beast.
Alas,
Mighty 8.
Domar, though you tried to shove him, is shockingly steady on his feet and doesn't quite get out of the way, so you're not able to get around him to hit the beast.
And I am done.
Clem.
I am going to send my faithful companion, Maximilian, charging forward to get into this area here. And I just figured it's easier to do Maximilian first because of reasons. And then Maximilian is going to open his trunk-like mouth, and he's going to take a bite. So, Maximilian... Actually, I'm going to bonus action to order him to bite.
Though it moves forward and tries to lunge towards the snake-like creature, that snake-like creature is
Sorry, accident.
that's okay. Is very flexible, being a snake, and it just rears itself back out of the grasp of Maximilian's clenching iron jaws.
Okay. And I will pull out my fire stick crossbow, load, and shoot.
Pew pew.
And miss. Actually, I forgot. I have advantage. I still miss.
You still miss.
Yeah.
You know, listen, this thing is bobbing and weaving. It's ready to pounce at any moment, and it is hard to hit.
Yeah, fire
Sorry,
strikes
I'm
the
taking
wall.
up too much space.
Yep.
Hard to
Sir-
shoot around me.
Sir Galachad.
Sir Galachad, he's kind of limited on motion here, so he's just gonna step here. Can I move onto this thing? Just okay.
Yeah,
problem.
absolutely. Yep, easy peasy.
Excellent. I guess I will pull a javelin
If only
from
you
my
had taken
bag.
one of those crossbows.
I have a javelin. I'm fine with that.
Pew
Um, and I'm gonna aim at that thing, and I'm going to let fly with a javelin.
pew. You actually managed to hit this creature as it moves out of the way. Your bolt from your crossbow does just barely make contact with it, but certainly it takes that 8 points of damage. Oh wait. Shockingly, the piercing of the bolt hitting the creature, you feel
Javelin.
like you actually hit it, but it doesn't do quite as much damage as you were expecting. The creature seems to just shrug it off of its non-existent shoulder.
That's it. That's all I've got.
All right, Domar.
All right, we're gonna try to stab it.
Oh, that
Holy
hits.
moly.
You stab right into it as it's bobbing and
I've been
weaving. Yeah, you've
studying it.
had the opportunity to watch it dodge out of the way of all of these other creatures, and you are able to overcompensate and stab it right in its snaky belly.
Right at stupid face.
But the same thing, your
Mm.
rapier, you connect, and you can see that you manage to penetrate it, but it's not as effective as you would wish it to be.
And the dagger swung wide.
The dagger does not hit. So this creature is going to
Can I move away?
absolutely, you'll get an opportunity attack against you, but you can.
I understand, yeah, but I think Sir Galachad really, this is
Yeah.
his place.
It's
I
his,
feel
yeah,
like I'm
it's
interfering
his wheelhouse
with
right there.
his.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So I'm
So,
gonna
yeah.
attempt to just step back and
As
allow
you
it
step
to
away,
one.
it does try to get you with its beak, but misses completely. It's so shocked that you hit it with your tiny rapier that it's really
Stabby.
taken aback. Ugh! Yes, but now that its primary target has moved away from it, it's a little sad. Let's see. It's going to
Good luck,
attack.
Arville.
It's
I'm
going
out.
to attack Arvel. So as it tries to peek out at you, missing, it turns its beak towards Arvel and tries to make an attack towards him.
As it makes an attack
for-
towards Arville,
Mhm.
Maximilian jumps forward and snaps at it, distracting it, causing disadvantage.
All right.
Nice.
It is
Wow, that
it is
is very nice.
distracted and it has to dodge away from Maximilian as he comes out at it. But it still is going to reach out its tentacles towards Arvel and see if he can get him there. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
All right, he is ineffective at reaching out. But
Push it away with my shield.
yeah, it's moved forward out of its crevice at this point to try to be able to get as many people as it can. And Effie, go ahead.
Effie is going to lean kind of in front of Clem. Or I guess she'll come up right here and she will toss a dagger.
Just toss it.
20
Not really
hit, damn
throw it. Toss it.
The same happens, though. You do notice that dagger, you threw it. You threw that thing true, and it does manage to kind of pierce its hide a little bit, but it doesn't sink in. It kind of just reflects off of it. It took a little damage, but it's not, given the accuracy with which you threw that dagger, it's not quite what you expected. Arvel.
Marvel. I am going to holler to Sir Galachad as a bonus action. I can give him a bardic inspiration, correct? Yeah. So I'm going to give Sir Galachad a bardic inspiration as I say, finish this beast, and I'm going to swing the hand axe once again.
Ugh. There's a lot
With
going on around you. You are distracted once more. That creature is wily and sinuous as it dodges out of your way. Is that it?
That is it. Done.
Clem.
Clem will again entice Maximilian to snap at this creature. but again, falling short. Unfortunately,
Oh,
we're not coordinated enough in our
it's your first.
robotic
It's his first
speak.
time out. Yeah, it's his first time out
You
on the
know,
field. Yeah, you're
and
working out the
so
kinks.
Clem will then uh,
Oh,
That hits.
shh
that fires. True.
for 1 damage.
Excellent execution. Not so much follow through. It's just a little spark. You know,
Yeah, but the spark hit him.
it hit him. That little tiny ember hit him. It
Yeah.
was good job,
All
Sir
right.
Galachad.
I'm.
Sir Galachad is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Did
sorry.
you
Go
have
ahead,
something
Clem.
else?
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Sir Galachad is going to leap up onto and show to others onto this table.
Free
And
prestidigitation to blow your hair. I'm giving that
No,
to you for free.
fair enough, great. And yeah,
Wow.
I'd probably throw a
Wow.
little light there as I come over.
Yep.
Grab with the shield in front of me and pushing through. I'm going to use my motion to push through and get back here. I would have leaping past Domar and smacking this thing a little bit to get behind him, to then turn around and throw a swing. Is that doable, or do you need a check?
I mean, you would definitely need a check. I have no idea what that would be. Athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contested athletics.
Acrobatics.
Contested
Or...
athletics? Yeah, I like that.
To,
Contested athletics. Yep.
to move through him? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Contested athletics. Moving up.
Uh oh.
Oof. And I'm going to use that bardic inspiration
Ooh,
on that for that, or maybe not.
Well, no,
Or
you
not.
have to.
Yeah, I did say it.
You did say it before you saw the roll, so you,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
can't make the decision afterwards.
Yep. So, and that's a 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, even
Oh,
better.
nice. Yeah, you shove that snake right out of the way, tumble through in a very dramatic fashion. The lights and prestidigitation are actually still in effect as you do it, so your hair just blows back with amazing lighting as you roll through and end up in the alcove.
And then as I get there, I'm going to ready the Blade of Legends and swing at this creature.
You hit with that Blade
Nice.
of Legends.
Wow.
And this
Magical
again
slashing.
is magical slashing. So
Mhm.
you, oh man, you
Max damage.
rend that blade almost completely through its body. It is barely alive still, but it is still snapping those tentacles. Domar.
Finish this land octopus. Or
I'll
squid.
give it a try
Squid.
again.
Oh,
suck.
you are unable to get that rapier through the thick hide of this snake creature.
All right. And the dagger.
Oh, the dagger, though. You follow through and actually taking advantage of that giant gash that Sir Galahad has left in the creature, you shove your dagger straight into the spine of this creature and do indeed murder it. It was just looking for food. It's been trapped down
Thank
here for God
God.
knows how long.
Eating
What
all
kind
that
of
bland
otherworldly
food.
calamari is this?
And just for everyone on the stream that does not know, the Steel Defender that Clem used has a reaction ability called Deflect Attack.
So yes, now this giant, it's huge, it's long, it's 8 feet long, snake creature
Phew.
that blended in with the rock so perfectly is laying dead at your feet. Would you like to eat it, Clem?
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Clem will move forward and pull out his butchering knife and start
I will step
cutting up
away from it.
cutting up pieces of meat
Hey.
out of it, and putting them directly into Maximilian, and we could have them for supper.
Well, it's wonderful. At the end of this combat, you all were taken very surprised by this creature, but you've cleared out this room, and it's a great moment for us to all take a break.
Perfect.
All right. Cool.
How long are we taking a break for?
Do you guys want 15 or 20?
What do you have to do?
I don't
Yeah.
have anything.
Yeah,
Eddie
I'm
already,
fine.
yeah, he already
15?
made me dinner. I just
can
have
do
to take
15.
Luca out.
So
Yep,
we'll
I
get
can do
back
15.
together then at 8:45.
Excellent. See you
All
guys.
right. See you guys
right.
soon. Back live.
Back
Welcome back.
So yes, you have just defeated a terrifying snake creature. Good job.
That was
Excellent
only
work.
looking for its next meal.
Yeah, it was actually trying
And
to.
now we have ours.
Gross. Okay, Clem.
Hey, Clem is proficient with cooking tools.
Is he?
He absolutely is.
Oh, snake lips for dinner tonight.
I'm
It's a
against
delicacy.
eating this creature, but this calamari is delicious.
It's a delicacy, I tell you.
Hmm.
That was a pretty sweet move there, Sir Chad.
Indeed,
Very
well done.
dramatic.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so dreamy.
All right, my friends.
Onward.
I believe we have set these children to rest. I say our job is done here. Shall we leave?
What about the chanting, sir?
I'm not sure the curse has been lifted just yet. As good a thing as it was to have done that.
Arval, as you step into this corridor, you can't help but notice the overpowering scent of death and decay, and
Oof.
the ghostly chanting that you've heard throughout the basement is actually louder in this area as well, just as it became louder when you were moving down this corridor.
Right.
And the dog, Effie, is as you get closer to this corridor, because that's you behind, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It cowers behind you too, and it's like through your new ability to understand kind of what it's saying. It's saying, no, no, dead people, no, 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 dead, dead, dead.
I smell dead people.
The dog thinks that there's a lot more death this way.
A lot more to come.
Has it been more than an hour down here?
Probably getting pretty close, yeah.
Okay, at that point, Nana will start being rebellious again.
Even
It is
after I gave her walnuts.
And Arvel, as you move forward into this kind of cross section of the tunnel, up out of the ground around you comes the scrambling kind of claw-like hands, followed by they're just pulling these emaciated humanoid bodies out of the earth around you. They're hairless and mottled and decaying, and they bare their sharp teeth at you as they move into attack.
I did that. I did that.
Oh, my bad. That was me.
My bad.
Hold on, let me actually reveal a little bit more of this so I can get all the creatures in.
Oh, really? That sounds a little scary. Hey,
Oh,
hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Wow.
let's go ahead and do a little initiative.
Now, none of us know what's happening except Arval.
Yeah. I
He's
mean, he
way the heck over there.
he might have
Nice.
said something. Who knows? I don't know. Did you call out at all
I'm
as
sure
these
he
creatures
would've.
pull themselves up out of the ground?
I am actually a little fascinated by them pulling out of the ground, and when they bare their teeth, though, I'm going to make a bit of a grunt and say, "Oh,
I did it again.
we may have something here."
Hold on. I did the same thing again. There you go.
One more time.
Sorry.
I had rolled
So,
a
re-roll.
Oh!
Can I keep my old initiative?
Can I
Okay.
keep my new one?
Yes, you can keep your old initiative, not your new one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
apologize. I apologize. I hit the start button in D&D Beyond again.
I mean, I'm fine. My old one was a little higher.
My old one was way lower.
So Domar, as these creatures pull themselves up, I apologize. Arvel, did you do anything? Say anything?
I as they pulled themselves up, I watched them crawl out of the ground with fascination. But once it became apparent that they were not a friendly, I do kind of call back, not loudly, but in a mild voice to say, we may have something down here.
Goodness, this is quite disturbing.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Hi.
So Domar, you
Uh,
hear there may be something down there.
I guess I would, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, to get here to move through Effie.
Mhm.
See that this is kind of closed
Yeah,
off.
you
Can
could
I
see, you could
see
see
that
this
guy?
guy. Yeah.
I will try the crossbow, I guess, since that's what we had from upstairs.
A 12 hits. You actually sink that crossbow bolt right in there. You will get your sneak attack damage as well, right? Because you've got a friend in combat.
And
And it seems to, unlike that creature that you just fought, the snake, this creature feels that bolt. It takes that full damage.
Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, and it liked it.
Yeah, it did.
and I tell Arvil in a musical tones that this is his time to shine, and give him bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Nice,
nice.
nice. Effie, the dog is pulling on your pant leg. It does not want you to go down there.
She will kind of like gently nudge it aside, and she'll also she'll she'll try and infest that first one right in
Can you
front of
see
her
that,
as
or is
well.
that around?
If she could lean around the corner briefly, like, and see him. This one.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that one
No,
over
no,
can't
there.
see with the icons. Is this a hallway or is that?
Oh.
I was right here.
Oh,
I think there's a
nope.
wall.
Yeah, there's
There's
a
a
wall.
wall.
You can
Yeah.
Like so it goes there,
Yeah, here, let me
there,
move this
and then
side
okay.
out. See?
okay. So this is all 5. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
these are those narrow 4-foot wide, 7-foot tall corridors again.
Okay. So not there's no room for maneuvering there.
Correct.
That
Yeah.
is not an ideal
Correct.
setup
But
here.
you can
This is Mono E
you can
Zombio.
lean into the corridor where Domar is, and you can see this guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She'll do that at that point then.
So the wasps and fleas and bugs of all sort do swarm around this creature and seem to kind of join in the general bugs that are already infesting it, maggots falling out of its nose. It doesn't seem to notice the additional bugs at all.
Okay. She is going to say, I remember this connected around the back. Does anyone want to go around?
Mm.
It's tight quarters.
I'm gonna yell, bring them back here!
I like that idea better.
She'll at least
Fall back to here.
yeah,
Fall
she'll
back
at
to
least
here.
back up.
Fall back!
Arvel?
And that's the end of her turn.
Arval, I do hear the calls to fall back. But I cannot fall back without putting Dormir on the front
Domar.
line.
You could
Domar,
try to
sorry.
shove him.
Oh yeah. And uncontested, if he goes with it.
Domar. And would that be an action to
It
shove
would
him?
be your action, yeah.
Yeah, so
and
I
then you
couldn't
could
take
still
Just
take-
disengage.
disengage.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I am going to rage to start.
Oh, yeah, you will.
It's starting to get a little nasty
Yeah.
down here.
It's a very reasonable time.
Yeah, and I am going to attack this one. I'm not tone deaf. I'm just trying to make a little bit of a space here.
Mhm.
In battle axe.
Ugh, you just miss. It was still
Wait,
pulling itself.
I had the inspiration from.
You do.
So,
Arctic, yeah, and regular. Arctic
So 1D
and DM.
1d6.
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 1d6 for Arctic.
So
Oh,
16.
16. Yeah, you were
It's one
about to
hand.
miss, but you are able to kind of recover and sink that battle axe directly into that undead creature's shoulder. One-handed, you said? 6?
Yes.
And it seems fully effective, unlike in previous times.
Nice. I give a bit of a howl up in the air as I rot my blade free.
Well, that howl certainly attracts the attention of all of these creatures around you, and and the first will make its attack. It's going to kind of reach out and try to claw you with its disgustingly dirty hands. 13 does
Does
not
not
hit.
hit.
Okay. Second creature is going to lunge in for a bite. No?
5 does not hit.
I'm gonna go with no, yeah. The third here as well is going to reach at you with its claws.
12 does not hit. I push him away with my shield.
And this last one in the corner is going to kind of move by its compatriot and try to reach out with you as well.
Miss.
But you battle all of these creatures off, no problem.
And
This
you
is
get
a
an
little...
attack of
Wow.
opportunity on the one that pushed by.
It does, yeah. You get an attack as he has to move backwards. Oh,
Legend of Arvel.
Oh,
that happened.
Nice.
That is very effective.
Now it doesn't
Yeah.
have a hand to attack a second time.
It's down one claw now.
There's a little pinky
Yeah.
finger on the floor
But
crawling.
Omar,
around.
you can witness this. You witness this tiny little dwarf just like bellow in rage
Mhm.
and take impressive hits against at least two of these creatures, while the other ones he deflects all of their attacks against him. It's quite impressive. Something a bard would write an epic about.
Exactly.
Take
Yeah.
notes, Domar.
Yes, sir.
Clem.
Clem is going to. He's gonna yell out. Are you backing up or what? And he's gonna stand here. And do I have line of sight? Like this way? Oh, wait.
You probably do. Yeah, this creature is taller than Arval, so you can probably see it over
Like that
in the
one,
top
or
of
maybe
its
even
head.
this one?
No, just
This
this
one?
one. Yeah.
Alright. So that one there, I am going to use my fire stick.
Oh, yeah,
Shoot
you
flames
get
at
him. Absolutely.
And
He's actually smoldering even after the blast itself. Just the stench of now cooking rotted flesh is just escaping from his chest cavity. It's disgusting.
excellent.
But he is as he was shambling before, he's having a lot of hard time moving at this point.
Okay,
Little heartburn, buddy.
Yeah, he's got
I'm going to expend my bonus
It's just
action,
mockery.
and I'm going to order Maximilian to run around. So Maximilian has 30 movement. He's gonna go. To there.
Well,
He's
sure.
dashing.
Okay, so just move him right to here.
Okay.
Because as soon as he gets to that section of the hallway,
Yeah.
it actually collapses
Ka-chunk.
and he falls.
Does he get a saving throw?
He does not. No, he
Okay.
takes 3 bludgeoning damage from the fall,
Okay.
and he actually takes 11 piercing damage from spikes that are at the bottom of the
So
pit.
11 and 3, 14?
Yeah. Mhm.
All right.
Thank
And
you,
he is-
Maximilian.
Yeah, down in a hole.
Good
It's
find,
not
Max.
on the upside. It's about 10 foot deep, so he may be able to get himself out at some point. But that's he stops right there.
Is
Yeah.
Maximilian falling into a black hole? Man, that is a dated Disney reference right there.
Hell
Wow.
yeah. All right, so he's down to 6 hit points.
Old school.
Ka-chunk.
We didn't have schools back then, actually. That's not really.
Is that it for you, Clem?
Oh, that is it. I'm sorry. I should have said something. That is
That's
it
fine.
for me.
Sir Galachad.
Galachad is going to move in keeping with the theme here to get the line of sight on this one
Mhm.
right over there.
Mhm.
He's going to take his movement over there, and he's going to hoist that javelin and launch that at the zombie and hopefully take it out.
Zombie. Ah. Yeah,
Wow.
you run that thing through. It actually flies backwards, pew, pew, down the stairs and tumbles down there. DED. You've defeated him.
Dead again.
One down.
That again. Let me see if I can cleverly put the X like there we go.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my motion and just position myself against this part of the door, waiting for everybody to come back and bring them here so we can make a corridor of death.
Yeah, nice. Another song for your hit tracks. Right after Secret Tunnel. Domar.
All right, Domar. There's no way he can get a line of sight and not. Just to be productive, he's gonna step forward, fire an arrow, bolt, and then get out of there. So he's gonna shoot to the down here.
Okay. If you're using, and everyone is welcome to chip in on this, if you're using a crossbow within melee of
That
another
guy's in
creature,
melee. Disadvantage.
do you
Yeah.
get disadvantage?
Oh.
This guy's in melee with you.
Oh well, then would it be okay for me to attack
Yeah,
that guy
of
in
course.
melee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh, alas, your rapier does not penetrate.
I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah, get it.
Why not? And what's that? I roll again?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or DM inspiration?
Yeah, that hit. So you hit him, you run him right through with that rapier, and it is, once again, fully effective.
9.
And you
And the
follow up
dagger?
with that dagger, also effective. So it's -2,
And
so
that's,
it's more than that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, he's still standing, but those were some significant blows for him. He already had. Oh no, that's not the one that lost a hand. That was the one behind it. But he's he's in
And
rough shape.
I will step away. I assume invoking attack of
He is
opportunity.
going to take his opportunity attack
1,
against
2,
you.
3. Miss.
Miss.
Wow, lucky. 3 and 4, I guess. Assuming I can clamber over the table without too
Yeah,
much
it's very
difficulty.
easy. It's got the benches and the table. It's easy to step up onto and climb over.
Good luck, Arvol. You're a winner. Once again, see you later. I believe in you.
Effie is going to come over here and she's going to whisper. Well, she's going to kind of gesture to Clem and Domar as she sets a magical
Ooh,
snare
nice.
in this corner.
Mhm.
Sir Galahad, you're gonna hear in your head, lure them into the southwest corner, but don't go there. And then she's gonna hop back up on the table. And
Excellent.
you try and keep an eye out for Arval.
The casting time is a minute, though.
Oh, it is 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's something
I
you
can
gotta
stay
do ahead
here.
of time.
Oh,
That's-
that's a lot of combat time.
so a round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
so
10 rounds.
a minute.
Yeah.
Was 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was
It's
a
a great
really good
idea.
idea.
Should I take
Yeah.
it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Should I take it
It
back?
is up to you.
This is something we totally should have thought of beforehand.
We did. To be fair, we did not know
be
zombies
fair.
would erupt out of the
True, yeah,
corridor.
yeah. Or the dog.
really-
tried
it's
to- or
Arval's
The
fault,
dog
is
is like,
what
I
I'm
told
saying.
you, I told you, I told you.
Someone's at my door
I
real
mean,
quick. I'll be right
oh.
back.
Wow,
Yeah.
late for
Okay.
someone to be at the door. Let's hope that Tom isn't, taken into the mist right now.
Sorry, daughter was
Oh,
locked
I mean,
outside.
there's not
Oh,
much
good.
I can do without running down the hallway.
That's what you get.
You
Oh,
can
right. I
choose-
should have
you
just
could-
left her stay outside.
You could hold an action if you wanted to.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do is I will then stand on the table and hold an action
What will be
to
your action?
I guess toss my dagger
The
at
first bad
anyone
guy.
other than Arval
Yeah.
that comes out this
Okay,
corridor.
perfect. And now Arval.
There we go.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. Thank you. I am going to disengage
Okay.
and move up to this point and hold a line.
So yeah, the ghouls will definitely move forward. And this one will attack you, obviously.
That should trigger her movement.
Will it trigger? I'm sorry, yes.
Mhm.
First will be Effie's held action. A 16 hits. Yeah, that dagger sinks right into him. He is barely still standing, but he does manage to get one clawed attack towards Arval. But is not no good.
No good.
I like Amy's attack rolls a lot better than
Tell
some
that
of the
to
other
Luke, who I
DM
nearly
attack
killed
rolls.
last night.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And then this guy is going to move forward as well. He's going to be able to reach around, give Arval a little bit of a reach around there.
Nice, nice.
Listen, Justin, that's your fault. You did
Ouch.
that.
Ah.
You did that to Tom. How do you feel?
Thanks. Thanks for jinxing.
Sorry. Sorry, Tom.
So make a DC 10 Constitution save.
I just rolled it. I'm gonna roll it one more time here.
Oh gosh.
Holy
Ooh,
moly!
do you have DM inspiration? You still have some
Oh
DM
yeah,
inspiration,
I'm gonna
right?
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that inspiration.
Oh,
Nice.
barely! You feel that this guy sinks his claws into your body, and it just gets a really good grip on you, and you feel from that penetration of those claws just like a cold, disgusting feeling spreading out, but you manage with your dwarven stoutness to kind of pull back and dislodge his claw and continue on with only 16 points of damage.
Right.
That,
Which
yeah,
I'm
that
having
would be
'cause
a
I'm
very
raging.
strong wedgie. Yeah, that would be.
And this guy also moves forward, but 5, 10, 15, 20. He's not going to be able to get through to make another attack. He's just clawing behind the other two. He's like, ah! Clem!
If the second one got an attack on him, doesn't he get an attack of opportunity on him?
It's not moving away. It's standing
Oh,
there.
it's still there. Okay, yeah, never
Yeah,
mind.
it just reached around the corridor there.
Oh,
My bad.
Mhm.
My bad. All
It's a
right. So
Damaging reach around
Clem,
wedgie, as Sir Winter Dragon suggested.
Clem is going to step back here a little bit further. He's going to reach into his bag and pull out a pouch, and he's going to take a glowing crystal out of his other side and drop it into the pouch and shake it up, and the pouch is going to start to light up inside, and he's going to whip the pouch
Ooh,
out
fireball.
here, and
Okay.
the goal is that I'm looking to do a fair what's it called sorry, fairy fire on
Oh,
the
sure.
three of those guys in the hallway.
Yeah. What's the saving throw for that?
It is dexterity, and it is dexterity. Hold on, I'll link it in. There you go. So it'll
Okay,
be.
yeah, what's the DC?
Didn't cast. I don't know why. My DC is 13. Sorry.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wow, so they are all lit up,
They all glow, and
which
everyone
means that
gets
all of you will
advantage
get
on it.
advantage to attack.
And at the same time, Maximilian will use his his little trait that he has to heal, and he stops moving and he heals. Where is it? I just saw it. Repair. There it is. And he's
Oh,
gonna heal
nice.
10 hit points.
oof,
Huh?
nice.
And that's his turn. He's gonna. I guess he'll claw out of the. There.
Hit trap.
Yeah, the pit trap, but taking his time to repair a little bit before he charges forward.
Sir Galachad.
At this point, Sir Galachad is going to just take a big swing at the one that is right in front of him. It is just too great of an opportunity.
Well,
to miss.
there's just this one that you can reach.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it.
And you have
Bad.
advantage on him.
Wait.
You have
Oh,
advantage
because of
because of
yeah.
fairy fire.
Yes. Okay. I didn't realize it worked for that. Excellent. All right. I am going to swing at this sucker.
Swing, bada
Wow.
bada. Ooh, 26 hits, real hardcore. And how would you like to do it?
Just as this thing he sees it, that one hand, that sword comes whopping, slices him right neatly across the neck, removing the head from the body.
Nice. Decapitation is the best. The body collapses on the ground, making room for the next ghoul to move forward. Domar,
All right.
you do probably are able to see this fellow a little bit.
Yeah, I thought I might have to move over
Oh
here
yeah,
to get
that's
a little
better.
better line
Yeah.
of sight. Hey, I didn't ask if I could cast Fireball. I just said I cast Fireball. All right. So crossbow instead.
Yeah, that's much better. 9. Oh, but you have an advantage. 21 hits. For 4 total damage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it sinks into him, but he's still looking like he's gonna move forward and eat the rest of Arval.
He wishes.
Effie is going to move here so she has some better sight. And she is going to, seems like a decent time to, throw an ice knife.
Oh, Arval!
What?
You're killing me, Effie.
Literally.
I'll revive you.
So yeah, the 20 definitely hits. Let's
Worth
see
it.
his dexterity. 13. Oh, he's very dexterous for an undead being. But yeah, he takes that 5. That 5 is real significant for him. He's Oh, and you're probably gonna get this guy too, right? Let me do another dex. Oh, they both make their dex saving throws. Impressive, but it looks like Arval takes an additional 6 cold damage from the ice knife.
Effie
They were
will
both part of
say,
a dancing team before their death.
Yeah, they're
6.
Effie will say, Arval, if you hold tight, I'll heal you in a few. And give him some bardic inspiration in the meantime.
Oh,
As a sorry, sorry for
Tom,
exploding
remember,
ice on you.
I hope you're taking half damage for the
Raging.
slashing that was done to you previously.
I did for slashing,
Okay.
but not cold.
Yeah, I don't think you're resistant to cold.
Why, did something actually hit him? I thought
yeah,
everything was missing.
remember when you hexted him and he got critted?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Good times.
Yeah,
You blocked
I
that right out.
remember.
But
I
Arval,
vaguely remember that. Yeah, I did.
go
Arval.
ahead.
And then, can I jump back on the table
Oh yeah, absolutely. Take whatever movement we want.
without provoking?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, done.
I will hold my ground, and I am going to attack this one with the battle axe.
Oh yeah, you hit. That one.
And that is 5 plus 7 because excuse me, plus 2 because I'm
Oh.
raging, so it's 7.
Great. Would you,
so-
out of curiosity, would you like to decapitate this one as well?
No, just maybe bury it right in his sternum, and then
Right
use
in
my
the
boot to
sternum.
pull it out again.
Ugh,
as he
disgusting.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah, he's down though. You flick him off of your battle axe with your foot as he collapses to the ground. Leaving room for this guy to move forward. He comes forward the full length of that and will claw at you as well. 13 does not hit.
Not hit.
Clem.
Clem is going to pull out the Durst family longsword,
Uh-oh.
step in,
Oh.
and he is going to take an attack with this weapon right here.
And you hit. Are you double hand wielding this?
No, single hand.
Oh, still, that's an impressive
I-
hit.
Okay.
This thing is 3 times his height,
I
or at
know.
least
I
2
feel
plus
like he
times
should
his
be
height, and
double.
he's single-handling
Yeah.
one hand.
Yes.
You
notice as
advantage.
It's anime.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
Must
If
be
you want to
anime
crit
like.
that.
and
Like we're watching
you notice
Bleach.
as you see it now that like the center of the blade has been completely hollowed out. So it looks like he's made some modifications to this. But also look at the name I gave it.
I saw that.
Oh, the Durst. Cute.
So yeah, it's 13 damage,
Listen, Clem stepped in there and did a really impressive strike just there.
and just as he does that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maximilian is coming around from behind, and he's going to do with my bonus action. I order him to take a bite.
How does Maximilian want to finish this guy off?
Maximilian is gonna on its two little stumpy legs, it's gonna crouch down and jump up, and it's gonna take a bite out of the side of this thing. And as it does, it rides it to the floor, and its metal legs are just kind of stomping on its head, and as it peels back a chunk of flesh, and so he drops it off to the side and turns back and looks at Clem, and there's blood dripping down the little gap in the front.
So cute. Oh, so cute.
It's proud of him. Good job, Maximilian.
Well done, Maximilian. Well done. And at this point, Clem reaches inside of Maximilian and hands Sir Galachad a light crossbow and 20 bolts. Sir, you seem to be using that javelin an awful lot. This might help.
Thank you, Clem.
These
Always
corridors
looking
are
out.
quite narrow.
They are.
Such a good lad.
How are you guys feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah.
I'm ready for more.
Yeah.
Arvel,
hold we should
do you need
lean-
Effie to follow through on that? Do you need
Right.
a little?
Yeah.
Light
Would you
crossbow,
like him?
correct?
Yeah,
Or is it
Light crossbow.
Okay, yeah. I'm just adding it now. God,
Uh,
man.
oh.
D&D Beyond is just...
I could heal you up, buddy, if Effie is a little stingy with the good berries over there.
Where... Wait, who needs it?
I-
Who's banged up?
I promised. A promise is a promise.
Arval's a little shaken.
Hold on.
He-
I've
I'm
got
good.
this. And I reach out to him, and from my pool, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my points and give those to him. If I can get him up to max, I have 10 points I can give to him.
Oh, lay on hands. I was like,
Yes.
you're going to give him points? What are you going to...
He's going
Yeah,
to
from my
touch.
pool.
He's going to touch you.
And I say, you fought so bravely. This will make it into another song.
Your
And-
words are meaningful to me as I bolster myself on your kind endorsement.
It's nice.
And I'm gonna use my lay on hands. How many points does he need? Or-
I could use all 10. I'm down
Okay,
by
take all 10. Take all 10.
which I just did.
Yay! And as I do that, if I might, I'm also going to use one of my bardic inspirations and give it to him for his great work
It's nice.
that he did.
I bask in the adoration of my teammates.
And we don't know that he sprung that trap, correct?
I don't know. Can you communicate with Maximilian?
I don't really think so, but I can see he's kind of busted up.
Damage, yeah, after going down that hallway. And the trap, should any of you peep down that hallway, is open at this point. It's
Yeah.
collapsed in. So
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
All right, which way to go from here?
Out!
South?
Out! We've gotten rid of the undead and saved the children.
nailed it.
But sir, the chanting, I can still hear it.
Oh, there's still more chanting?
Yeah, it's actually once again
It's louder down this hallway, sir.
It's louder here and here.
I turn and I look at Arwal, and I'm like, you can hear it, right?
I can certainly hear it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't.
I didn't know if it was just in my head again. Huh.
In my head. Back to
An
the
I think
acapella
I might
band.
lay it into a. I think I might lay it into a death metal track I've been thinking about.
Hello,
An
me.
acapella
Meet
band
the
that
real
has
me.
been playing. Let them have their time.
It's just a college a cappella band that's down here. I'm sure they're hanging out with zombies and such. One of these could have been named Rob, after all.
Zombies.
All right, we're following Arval.
I am just tippy-toeing down these stairs, listening to the chanting getting louder.
Yep, it gets louder as you move through this.
Effie, perhaps your rat would be of use.
It's a squirrel.
It is a rat squirrel, the same squirrels and
it,
rats.
It stopped listening at this
Rats
point.
of the trees.
Tree rat.
n-
Summon your tree
Nana
rat.
would require immense convincing at this point. I could
more
expend some
nuts.
energy.
Do you want me to try to talk to your
You
squirrel?
can try. Nana. Nana, would you take point for a nut?
What would you do?
She says yes, but I wouldn't be able to see through her, and I think right now I need to reserve my energy.
Could we
But,
hear a
I
squeak
mean,
if
the
she
only
were
way
to
we
be
should
hit?
know.
Let me.
I don't want to say this to her because I think she will run. But if you want me to spend the energy, I can.
I clearly
check it
already
out.
have the squirrel and the dog right
My
here.
God, this dog.
So yeah, and I've got the squirrel, so they clearly don't get along.
I don't know. That dog looked
Maybe
like
they're
it's real
chit-chatting.
fond of that squirrel.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Go away, you goof.
Arvel, will you go around the corner?
I will listen and then it's gonna peek around the corner to see what's next.
Sure. If you peek around the corner, it's obvious. This is a staircase down, and it's quite obvious that the chanting is coming from down on this lower level.
I will pass to Clem. It descends deeper. Shall we pursue the chanting?
Should we look around first?
If we're gonna fight something nasty, I suppose we should do it now before we expend strength on extraneous exploration on this level.
I agree.
Maybe we just dive in.
Literally.
All right. I start descending
I
the
throw
staircase.
myself down the stairs. I'm diving in.
Give me
Oh,
a
that was
second.
metaphorically, literally. Oh, okay.
So here, right below us, is the next. These are the descending stairs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let me drag myself there.
In whatever order you're diving down. Woo! They really did dive. It's very impressive.
I'll probably take either first or second. Domar's really perceptive. I will.
So I'm right
take
behind you
the-
too.
Yeah, and I'll take the one after Domar.
Alright,
I'm sorry. I'm looking
then,
at it the wrong
I'll-
way. I'm looking at it backwards. I'll get behind Domar.
I'll
Yeah, you
trail.
will.
Wow. So yeah, this as you peer into this room, as you come down the stairs and peer into this room, it's an open chamber with niches carved into the wall, and as you come down, you can hear the chanting again is much louder and much more clear. You can actually hear the chant, which is a dozen or so voices all chanting, "He is the ancient, he is the land, he is the ancient, he is the land," over and over.
Are they coming from these halls down here, I take it?
Yeah, it's definitely coming from that general direction.
I will cautiously step in to make room for others.
Mhm.
And these are platforms, or what are these?
These are little niches carved into the walls. This one in front of you, if you look into it, has
Yep.
a knife that looks like it's been carved from human bone on a display. The one right in front of Domar, that is a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope, as if you could wear it around your neck.
Can I investigate the room?
Sure.
No one move.
You don't find any unusual characteristics to the room itself, other than these niches. As you go around them, there's a dagger with a rat's skull in the pommel. There's an 8-inch diameter varnished orb. There's an aspergillum carved from bone.
What is that?
The thing that you would sprinkle like a holy water with.
Oh, okay.
There's a folded cloak made from some kind of leather that you can't quite make out what it is. There's a yeah. There's a
I'm sure it's fine.
There's a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. It looks like it's some kind of wand. There's a bag that when you open it is filled with. I'm not sure who would recognize it, but it's filled with bat guano.
I recognize the
There's
smell.
There's a severed finger in one of them. A 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy with its arms crossed over its chest. An iron pendant adorned with a devil's face. A shrunken, shriveled head, and you can tell from the size of it that it was not, when it started, a human-sized head. So your guess is that it was probably a halfling. And a small wooden coffer that contains the withered tongue of some creature.
And what was the one in front of Arval?
A
Originally
dagger.
a dagger?
Yeah, that
did
was
you say?
carved from bone.
Dagger here. Yeah.
Are they worth anything? Can we like? I mean, probably not.
Did I notice any? Oh, did I notice any traps
No
when I was
traps.
investigating?
Nothing unusual in the.
Gosh darn it!
As I pass this first one up here, I kind of reach past Damar and pick it up. And
That's the little hand, the little mummified hand.
yeah, and I put it into Maximilian, and then I just start going around the room.
Collecting all the things.
Yeah, just like.
Clem, no, Clem,
Oh, you
I
never
want-
know when it'll be useful later, sir.
Clem. I want these burned.
Yes, sir. Later, sir.
Clem,
I'll,
these burn now.
I
I'll
can't
pick up
burn
one
them
or
right
I'll
now.
pick up one or two as well as if that's okay.
I'm just
if I
going
get to
around
them before Clem.
picking.
These are objects of evil. Clearly,
Yes,
we
I
must.
have
they-
shunted them to a trans-dimensional space.
Wow,
Is
that
that like
sounded
burning
really
them?
scientific.
Is that like burning them, Clem?
Yes, it is just like burning them, sir.
Well done, Clem. Such a good lad.
I kind of look at Damar and I kind of roll my eyes a little bit.
Domar, as you do investigate the room, though, this hallway here, you notice that it slopes down at about a 20-degree angle, and it ends in some murky water at a rusty portcullis.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't quite reveal all the way to the portcullis. Here you go. Du-du-du-du.
Okay, where's the? But we can hear the chanting now.
Yeah, the chanting is definitely. It actually sounds like it's coming from this hallway, particularly. He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Um,
Sounds like it's coming from down here, guys.
perhaps we should look around the area, see if we can get a vantage point more than what's there.
Is there an obvious way to open that portcullis?
Not an obvious way. No, you don't see any kind of mechanism that would raise it.
I point this out to everyone. Doesn't look like we can go that way unless we want to force our way through. Maybe it'd be better to go around, sir.
Sure,
What do you
we
think?
can try the other way
Friends,
first.
I
agree.
believe that the best way is a direct approach.
Oh.
With us together, we can lift this. We can release it or lift it. I have got a crowbar. We can get our way through. However, knowing that while valor is important, some reconnaissance might serve us well. I suggest that we circle around, see if there's another way to get through here.
Excellent
Always
idea,
the-
sir.
Genius tactician.
Hmm.
I will peek around the corner here.
So this.
Can we? So can we? It's just like a drop down. Like
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, it's a. You definitely, with the idea of that crowbar, you definitely feel like you could probably get down there and try to wedge it, but it would just be you alone, because again, these are those 4-foot wide
Yeah.
corridors. There's
Yeah.
not two people aren't going to be able to get down there.
Okay.
I just gesture with my hands that I'm moving down this hallway, and I continue.
So you can peer down here and see what looks like a very long hallway with a lot of, once again, like a lot of those kind of alcoves off to the side.
Mm-hmm. I'll put my hand up for Dormar. Sorry.
You can
And
actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Here at the very, very end, you can actually see is a skeleton on shackles up against the wall.
I see. I'm going to just peek into the left and the right here.
Yeah, these are tiny little, it looks like they're little prison rooms. Oh, that was not my reveal tool. Here we go. You can see shackles on the walls in them.
Are they empty?
Yeah.
All right. Just move forward one more step here.
Same. You can see some shackles, empty shackles. It's the same as you go down the corridor itself. These are double here, but
The skeleton at the far end, though, I am going to stop short of that, and
sure.
I'm going to examine it from afar to see if it has anything worth investigating. Is it got
It's
adorned with weapons or armor or anything?
It's from what you can tell, it looks like it was clad in a black robe, very reminiscent of a cultist robe, from what's left of it. But you can't see from just looking from a distance if there are weapons or a belt or anything like that on it.
I'll call back to the crew behind me. What do you think?
Looks like we'll need to go the other way.
Do we want to do that? I mean, we missed a whole part of the floor above us as well. Maybe, maybe the chanting will stop.
We certainly, those are a lot of interesting objects. If you are able to study them, perhaps we could find their use and make use of them if we were to have to battle something. How many of them can you identify in the 10 or 15 minutes you took last time?
Oh, it'll take me a
Only
little
one
while,
at a time, or
but maybe we don't go into this big scary room right yet. Maybe we take a rest, or search the rest of the place. I have a feeling it's bad in there. I mean, he is the ancient and he is the land.
He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
It's quite disturbing.
We could put a stop to it.
I was just looking and I noticed we missed
I
the
think-
bottom corner of the map up above us.
yeah, we did. We just drove forward because we thought we needed our strength if we were
Yeah.
going to fight the
I mean,
final battle.
Yeah, we've got a
so-
good amount of it, so if there's something here, we should probably.
Well, if
No,
you
we
want to
can-
go,
we-
we can go.
Like we do this, we can head back up, like finish up whatever, like with their cultists down here, or whatever.
Well, I mean,
Sure
I
thing.
used my one of my 2 spell slots. Somebody else used a heal, right?
I've used a rage.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
used a
the
wild
ancient.
shape.
He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
If we're going to fight something, it's probably going to be one, maybe 2 fights after this.
Well, it looks like
I'll see.
they chained people here, and the portcullis separates us from the next area, and the most of the chained people are gone. So I think there's probably some dead people over there.
Could be, yeah.
I
Or
don't.
sacrificed people.
Yes.
I'm gonna try using that crowbar method to try to lift that, like you said.
On the portcullis?
Yeah.
Sure. You can make a strength check with advantage with a crowbar.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what I got.
You do feel like you nearly almost had it, but it moves up a little bit, but it doesn't. You don't quite make it up.
And the portcullis slams back down, letting everybody know that we're here.
Dang it. Is there anything in these, little? Are there any indications that maybe we have to rearrange those items and put them back in the right spot? Like, are they marked in any way?
There's no markings on any of them. They weren't even labeled.
Effie, and if we do need to run, maybe this would be a place to set your snare.
I could
Hmm.
spend some time to do that. Pick a section of the room, one that you'll remember and avoid.
How long does the snare last? Do you remember?
8 hours.
Oh, great.
Does anyone that passes over your snare set it off, or can you set it to not affect us?
I think it's just like a general trap.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much anyone that's on
So-
it. But if we're aware of it,
It's a trap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
We
Yeah.
can set it in the middle
And-
of the room.
It's nearly invisible, so you want to remember where it is. So we want to say here.
that'll do.
It's technically a 5-foot radius circle, so I'll redraw it, but she'll spend some time then.
Well, if they finish with their ceremony and they come back out this way, we'll be able to fight them one at a time. Unfortunately, they may have some otherworldly, super powerful creature with them when they do.
He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Really
where you
starting to
wanted
freak
it?
me out.
Is that where you wanted it, Effie?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to remember if it was shift to do a circle,
Oh,
but that's fine.
It's alt, I think. But you can do it.
That makes more sense. Magic
Oh,
circle.
perfect. Yeah, nice.
Well, only one of us at a time can be that portcullis. Yeah.
But it's bigger than that. It's a 5-foot radius.
Oh,
Oh. Do we still want it in the middle of the room? Or do we want it...
Maybe this whole area
Corner.
over here.
Sure. The whole corner. Yeah.
Night? I have to
I would
delete
say-
it instead of expand it,
Right.
right?
Yeah, you'll have to
Maybe
start
we're
it.
Maximilian.
Pain in the butt.
I was thinking in this area, that 5 foot, because that'll be more of a
And then we
natural
would-
line between
No.
the stairs and.
So we all
It
have,
just,
we would-
do we want to potentially block our exit?
we'll all
We would be
run like
walking
this.
around.
This would
it
be
would just
yeah,
have to-
exactly. We would know to kind of hug the wall.
Like this?
hmm
Those are options. Okay, mouse. Thanks.
So,
So,
Arval, you were gonna
good.
try it too with the crowbar?
Yeah, I'll put my hand out to see if Sir Galachad will handle on the crowbar.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hand that over. If there's no Ripley. Sure, sorry, dog is being. She's been like popping up here.
I think
Yeah.
and I still have Effie's inspiration. Yeah.
And I gave
It's
you
10 minutes.
And I gave you bardic inspiration as well.
It's probably been over 10 minutes since
Oh,
she
it's been
gave
over
it to you
10
during
minutes?
that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just a strength check with advantage, you say?
But I gave you bardic inspiration up there too. When
Was
you
it
were...
afterwards?
Yeah. Because remember, it was after, and I said great job, and I gave him like the health
Yeah.
thing, and then gave him a bardic inspiration, which is.
But
perfect for this.
Yeah, but did we sneak through here, taking 10 minutes to
Yeah,
sneak
it does.
through?
I see what you're asking.
So let me see.
Ooh,
What?
you can't even get it to budge.
I dropped the crowbar in the water.
Yeah.
Like, let me. That is embarrassing for a dwarf.
Two of you
Especially
both with
A
plus
strong man divorce.
4s. Jesus.
He's used to lifting buxom gnomish ladies up on each hand, and now here he is.
Fumbling with my crowbar. I come back up, head hung low, and just quietly give the crowbar back to Galachad.
Do you think Clem and I could investigate a way to try to use like leverage to improve our odds of
Leverage.
leverage?
What do you want them to have super advantage? It's not. It's not our fault they're
There's-
weak.
There's gotta be. There's gotta be a
Or we
trick.
investigate a
Wouldn't it be
trigger
athletics
on
instead
Yeah,
of
this
is
strength
there-
check?
Is there anything in the? We already checked out this room, right? For any kind of hidden.
I would like to take the crowbar, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna hand it over to Sir Galachad.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And-
It is a DC. I'm sorry, I almost said the DC. It is a strength athletics check. Were you
And
guys
I'm
rolling?
going
Oh.
to.
strength-
I'm going to
strength
hand
athletics?
the crowbar to Sir Galachad, and I'm going to look him in the face, and I'm going to say, "You are Sir Galachad. You can do this. You know you're the greatest of us all." And I'm going to hand him the crowbar and give him guidance.
You're right, Clem. I am. And I'm gonna head down there. All right, I'm gonna.
And this
now
time
you
roll
want
an
this one-
athletics check.
This is an
Strength
athletics.
athletics. Yeah.
With
and it's-
advantage.
Right. Okay.
And guidance.
He
hold
is the
on.
ancient. He is the land.
Hold on. For some reason, my bonus is not popping up here. I don't know
That's
why.
what she said.
And you can just roll it, and we'll
Yeah, we're gonna have to
add it.
Mother flunky. Why?
We can't all be fancy. Just
Mother flunky.
And hey, there you go. We'll take
And
that
your-
23
and your
and
guidance.
And the
and
guidance.
and the guidance for 1d4. Here we go.
Oh, all
So
right.
for
You
25.
managed to wedge that portcullis up and quickly drop the crowbar and grab the portcullis itself and lift it slowly but surely up over your head and jam it into the retaining chamber above, opening the way to this next chamber.
all right. Arvel, you get the song for the zombies. Galachad gets the song for the portcullis.
Portcullis, portcullis.
All right. Actually, once I get that, I'm gonna say,
Somebody else lead.
Domar has a better sense, right, of what's going on.
I have a high
Like he-
perception. If you, I will attempt to sneak.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna nod and kind of gesture to him, as if the giant slamming of the
Splash,
portcullis
splash, splash, splash.
didn't do anything there.
Mhm.
That's true. Sure, I'm just gonna. Oop, woo. So this, as you come forward and kind of, lean your way in so that you're able to see into this chamber itself, as soon as you kind of breach that doorway, the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with what looks like utter trash and refuse from your pointage. Murky water covers most of the floor, and stairs lead up to the dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. A blanket of mist rolls off the top of the dais, very much resembling the fog that earlier blocked you inside of this house. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceilings directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dried blood.
How
This
deep is
does
this
not
water?
look friendly. But where are the chanters?
But the chanting
see
stopped,
no one?
right?
The chanting has stopped.
And there's nobody in here
There's no one
that I
in
can
here.
see.
No.
All right. Well, I will do my best to investigate for traps before I step on anything, and move in. I don't know if
It's Sure. It's difficult
Seems
with
okay.
the
Go
water
on.
is about 2 feet tall. Clem's gonna have some trouble coming in here. I'm sorry, 2 feet deep, and it's very murky, so it's hard for you to really tell if there's anything in there. But from what you can feel with your feet or if your hands, if you reach into the water, there's nothing. But you do notice here next to you is a mechanism that looks like it's to raise and close the portcullis.
Okay. I'll step over this way to see if I can figure out how it works or jam it in a position so that it won't close on us.
You could certainly attempt to tie it in some manner to gum up the works of it.
Okay.
I'm
If
gonna
it looks like I could
clamber on
attempt that,
top
I
of
would attempt it.
Maximilian,
Oh, nice.
and I'm actually gonna come down and take a look at what Domar's doing.
Yeehaw!
And I say, "Oh, Domar, if you please, allow me." And I have forge tools, tinker's tools, cooking tools, and thieves' tools that I'm all proficient with. So I
Mhm.
think that with
Yeah.
all of those plus my background, I should be
Yeah.
able to have.
You could certainly disassemble the wheel
Yeah.
itself so that no one would be able to close or open or close the portcullis itself
That's
without
what I'm gonna
maybe
do.
jumping up and physically pulling it
Yeah,
down.
leaving it wedged to open like that with no
Right.
way to slam it
Right.
shut to trap us in.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll step up the stairs and move out of his way to let him work.
Sure. These ledges here are about 5 feet tall, so they come about 3 feet up out of the water itself.
Come on in, fellas. The water's fine. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry. That's not true.
It smells disgusting in here.
Can we see into the murky water?
I mean, not really. It's dark in the chamber in general, and the water. This is literally a pile of trash. Maybe the refuge of rotting, living flesh and beings, and who knows what, just piled up. And it is clearly bits of it are just floating out into the water as well.
Ooh, trash.
So don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
All right. I'll start to walk around
Yeah, same.
like Arvel.
I'm. I kind of, you know what? I kind of want to check this out. So what is in this this trash?
It's hard to discern what it actually is. I mean, there's food refuse, there's a bone sticking out here and there, there's what looks like maybe some clothing. It's literally just a pile of decomposing trash.
Is there a way like I could like kind of look through it, like see if there's anything like no, or can I investigate it to see? Oh, sorry, girl. If there's anything in there that would give us an idea, any kind of I don't know,
Yeah,
notes
you
or something.
could give me a nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
You are unable to determine what this is made up of. It's rotting organic and inorganic material is all you can really tell.
But like to investigate into oh, so that's just
That's
there's
what you're
no
able
like
to tell.
metal or anything in there.
Correct.
Chad, can you jump onto this dais or get through that fog?
The fog is light down here. The mist, it's really just rolling off the top of that altar and
Oh,
kind of
okay.
spreading out and dissipating. But you get that sensation that this is the same mist that entrapped you previously. Arval, as you climb up on the dais, the chanting actually starts again. 13 apparitions appear around here on the edges, incorporeal apparitions, and they start to chant, "One must die, one must die, one
Clem.
must die." The chanting rises up. Each of these black robed figures are holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. And any of you that look up at these apparitions as they form up against the walls, if you look up under their hoods, there's no faces there. It's just a void of darkness. And they just continue to chant over and over, "One must die, One must die.
Here, doggy.
Take one for the team, Clem.
I know my duty, sir. And I'll ride my little machine up here.
Clem,
I'll
you do no such thing.
Effie, your dog is huddled against your legs, trembling once more in horror.
I stop after you tell me to do no such thing. And I say, but sir, one must die, and I'm
One must die.
useless.
One must die.
No one must die. If one shall die, it will be one of these hooded figures.
Do you
Give
think
me-
they know that they have a flooding problem?
Do they look corporeal, or are they like?
They're
this?
incorporeal.
Oh, so like I can
Incorporeal.
if I put my sword, it just goes like
It goes
right through.
no effect at all. One must die. One must die.
Oh, this chanting is even worse than the last. Okay, is there anything else going on?
No.
Nothing
one
on
must die. One must die.
Well, take shape so we may kill you.
I slowly take off my top hat and put it on the inside of Maximilian. Take my shield off, put it inside Maximilian.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clem, what are
One
you
must
doing?
die. One must die.
The altar. What is there? Anything else on the altar?
You know, just the carvings, dried blood. There's nothing there.
If I can give my pitiful life to rescue you from this awful house, sir, then I shall do it.
No, don't be ridiculous, Clem. We'll leave.
The dog whimpers.
I
Kill the
think
dog.
going would be a good idea.
Come on, Clem. Let's get out of here.
I pick up
We're
my
not
shield
going-
and my sword and sit back in the open mouth of my little thing, because its open mouth has got like a backrest on it, so I can just like.
Can I
One must
investigate the
die.
altar, see if there's
One
anything?
must die. Yes, absolutely. You don't notice anything. It is as it appears.
How about me? Can I do that too?
Sure.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
One must die. You also notice nothing. There's nothing hidden in this altar at all.
Hmm.
The mist forms from nothing and rolls off the altar.
There was the similarly robed skeleton in the prison.
One must die. One must die.
Perhaps we should investigate that before we sacrifice Clem.
Maybe we missed something on the other floor.
Well, let's go
Yes,
find
there's
out.
still more space, yeah.
Either
Um,
way, I think we should leave, and she'll start heading out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on one moment for me. Go ahead, keep going.
We were starting to walk out, yeah.
Yeah, as I'm just waiting for. Okay, as Arval stops off the dais,
Yeah.
the chant changes to Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. Lorgoth, the Decayer,
go,
we
go.
awaken thee. And from the back moves out. Can you see this?
Can I see what?
No, it's
No.
not
Okay,
on
give me
the.
1
yeah.
second.
Ah!
Not a friendly.
Ah!
Moves
Not a
out.
friendly.
So we're going to go ahead, and I can't select him. It's very annoying. And
Go
roll
back to the-
initiative.
Now that you
Go
sent him to the token layer, you have to
Yeah.
change back to the token layer. Because
Ah.
you were on the other
Okay,
layer.
I can move him. Yes, he rises out and is going to be moving forward to attack you as you try to leave the room.
All right,
Let me
hold
pull
on.
up my initiative. Do-do-do-do.
Change that portcullis thing. Hit it on your way out.
I disassembled it, sir!
Can we?
Wait, you disassembled the
The portcullis. They can't.
Yes,
We can't release
okay.
it. That's what I was told
Correct.
to do.
You cannot close the portcullis.
Okay.
Wow.
But if we retreat back into the room, maybe it can't follow us.
I mean, it's pretty big. So wait, hold on. Make sure I'm on the right.
If anyone wants to make a nature check at this point, you feel free to do
What
that
does
as
it look
well.
like?
It looks like a
Sure.
shambling mound of refuse.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, you like that?
Hmm.
Ah, I hear
Man, I am glad I didn't try to stick my sword in it looking for something.
None of you can identify this shambling creature at all, but it is apparently Lorgoth the Decayer.
Oh, a nature check? Okay,
Mhm.
hold on. Hey,
Oh, Sir Galachad, this actually rings a bell from your childhood studies. You believe that this is a shambling mound, and you believe that it is a fairly terrifying creature.
my friends, this reminds me of something from the stories I learned as a boy. This is a shambling mound, and it is a terrifying creature.
You know that it can engulf things completely and just digest them inside of it.
It has the ability to just engulf things into it and digest them.
So, Domar, what would you like to do?
I will attempt to cast Dissonant Whispers
Nice.
on it and say that such a disturbing, disgusting thing should not exist
It's
on
true.
this reality.
It's fairly hurtful. 13 wisdom.
Yeah.
It does not seem to be moved by your words.
Wicked
Does it
smart.
take half
Yeah.
damage? On a failed save, it takes 3d6 damage and must immediate. Oh, on a failed. On a successful save, it takes half. So it'll take 4 damage.
And I will attempt to get out of here. Is it difficult terrain with the water?
Yeah, inside the chamber itself would be difficult terrain.
Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So
And then somebody's here in this
5,
doorway.
6. Is that right?
Sure, looks good.
Okay.
Effie.
Um,
Oh, I feel bad.
Effie is going to say,
Oh.
"Is everyone all right?"
There's some kind of giant
As people,
shambling trash mound that's attacking us.
Well, let's all try and lead it into the snare.
It's huge. I don't know if it can get out of the room, but sure. Maybe it can squeeze itself like a trash mound.
Effie will cast Mage Hand. Come on.
Mhm.
And what she's going to, before she sends it over, she's going to drop a lovely flask of holy water into the Mage Hand, and she will send it she'll send it around the corner over here.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
The shambling mound is going to move forward. 5, 10,
Oh.
15. And
I'm
attack
frightened
Arvel.
right now.
It is going to try to slam him with a giant pseudopod of trash. Not very well.
Wow.
Yeah. But it does have
18.
2 attacks, so it will try to do so again if my thing does not freeze again. Really?
Holy crap! It had a +7 to hit.
holy moly.
My my roll 20 is frozen again. You'll give us a second here.
So let's just say it misses and move on.
It forfeits a turn.
There it goes.
Yeah, but that
11.
Wow.
Nice.
that also just cranked out 18 damage on a single hit.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
I saw
14 on the second.
Ah, it's moving forward towards you, Arval, but it is unable to actually get you. Clem.
Clem.
I think we should.
Clem.
As a free action, I'm gonna just call over my shoulder to move.
Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Clem is going to heave a deep sigh and say, Maximilian, get it! And order Maximilian forward. Maximilian is going to attack.
Woo!
Whoa!
Maximilian!
Wow.
It takes a giant trash chomp out of this creature.
And it's like chewing on it. It's I can see it like bites off, and it's like tosses its head back and is chomping, and all the garbage is actually just spreading out. It's not actually being swallowed.
He takes a big Maximilian-sized bite out of it. It doesn't seem to have a huge amount of notice of what giant bite Maximilian took out of it. I mean, it was a big chunk for Maximilian's mouth, but
Mhm.
compared to the size of the creature itself, it does not seem impressed and continues to.
And I say, "You'll be missed, my friend." And at the same time, I'm going to.
I hope you emptied out his bag of holding inside of him before you sent him forward with all
I
your
didn't.
stuff in it. Oh golly, okay.
So I've got like what I'm carrying. That's it.
Yeah.
I am going to pull a tube out of my side and aim it down at him. How far away is he? Hold on. I think this is what I wanted to do, right? Yeah, he's perfect. And a stream of green liquid is going to shoot straight out as I shake it up like a soda bottle, and a stream of green liquid's going to shoot right out onto this thing. Makes a DC 13 dexterity save.
This is not a dexterous creature.
And it fails.
Yeah, little the acid lands on its little body and seems to shrivel up a little bit of it.
Okay, so this is a concentration spell, and it will continue to take 2d4 damage every round for 1 minute, as long as I
Excellent.
concentrate.
Okay.
Okay?
Arval.
Arval. I consider. I'm going to disengage and
Oh.
pull back. I apologize, Clem. It occurred that I could try to grab your bag of holding, but I hadn't thought of it before you guys talked about it. So I'm just going to
Mhm.
evac. So I could. It's tough terrain, right? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can only get here.
Don't worry about the bag of holding. It was full of junk anyway.
And that.
Some of that stuff in that room probably was not junk.
And I am done.
Sir Galachad.
Sir Galachad is going to get out of the way and pick through, give Clem a tap. Come, Clem! Let us go. Discretion is the better part of valor. And I'm going to move around the. Can you see that? Oh no, you didn't stay. Sorry.
Yep, no, I saw it. It's a good.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna get over. Yeah. And that should be my motion because I have to
Move through
Clem.
people. Mhm.
Yeah. And I will move myself over there. Yeah.
No more.
If I were to move up to here, do I have line of sight for a?
You do. Yeah.
And is that sneak attack by any chance? Since it.
No, it's real aware of all of you.
But Maximilian is in base-to-base
Oh,
contact.
that's true. Maximilian,
Yeah.
does he count?
Maximilian is an ally.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Let's see. Yes, that hits. Your crossbow bolt gets swallowed up inside of its refuge. It seems to take a little. You see it shirk a little bit, but it's a real big pile of junk.
I think I knocked a piece of junk off the side.
Are we fighting this thing?
Okay,
No,
I
I'm
am.
running.
And so that was 1, 2, 3, I guess.
Would
4, I guess.
from what Chad was remembering, would he remember from stories if this thing had any weaknesses or if it
No,
was
you barely made the DC.
okay?
Yeah.
And with Arval once again potentially taking up the rear, I will
Wow, Arval.
tell him
That's how I roll.
that once more he's gonna hold the line and give him some
Hold the
bardic
door!
inspiration.
Thank you, sir.
Effie.
Effie is going to come back in a bit, so she can move her mage hand forward if I can select it at that size. Great.
Okay, we are fighting it.
And she will hold an action to have the mage hand throw the vial of holy water at it if it moves forward.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
maybe
friendly.
it just. Oops, I skipped it by mistake. So first, it does indeed move forward. So your mage hand can release the Yep. It absorbs the bottle, the water, everything just into its body. You don't notice an effect on it. It seems to kind of reform itself kind of around Maximilian. It's less interested in his tinny little body than it is in this fresh meat up here.
Oh,
And he will indeed attack Arval again.
with disadvantage.
With why?
Because Maximilian has the ability as a
Oh,
reaction to
so
cause
okay.
disadvantage on one attack.
So there is wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus!
So he
Wow.
missed with the 13,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going to take his second attack
And
as
that's
well.
it.
Good boy, Maximilian. Ooh, a
Uh,
22 does hit.
for 12 damage.
12 damage. I did not rage either. I forgot to do that. All right.
And now Clem.
Uh, um, he's going to attack again from within. I mean, he's not engulfed, right?
Clem? Oh
Can
no,
you hear me?
Maximilian is no, the
Maximilian.
creature, the trash heap just kind of reformed itself around him and slithered back after Arval again.
That's what I figured. So, he's going to try to attack
16 hits.
for 9. Nice. And I guess he will just move up to try to defend again. I, on the other hand, am going to switch back over to my fire stick.
Nice. 15 hits it. Yeah.
All right, and then
Solid blast with that.
I am gonna migrate myself towards the door because it's way too close to me. That's 20, 30. That's 30 there.
Blue.
Peace out, yo! Uh-oh, gotta go. Uh-oh, gotta go.
Arval.
I will disengage as an action.
Mhm.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then as a bonus, I think I can do this as bonus action. Yes, as a bonus action, I am going to do Healing Word
On yourself.
on myself
Yeah,
for
sure.
6.
Why not 4?
Oh, why did it go twice? I don't know. That's a good question. So +4 then.
Sir Galachad.
I am so confused. I don't know if we're attacking or not. So
I
guess.
apologize for interrupting, but on its turn, it was supposed to take 2d4 damage.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So
no. Wow, you
Nice.
maxed that.
8
Yeah.
acid on its turn as well.
It's I mean, it's still a huge pile of trash, but it's starting to trail off bits of it.
Mhm.
And it certainly is smoldering from fire here and kind of popping over here from the acid, so there's an effect on it for sure.
All right, and Serge Galachad, you can go now. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. I'm going to, because I don't know if we're like hitting and running or what. So I'm going to use that's a motion through there. So that's 20, and that'll put me 25 here, so I can get line of sight on this thing. And I guess I'm going to use.
We have a crossbow now.
Yes, I do, but instead I'm going to use Toll the Dead on
Oh,
him.
nice.
Yes,
Down.
for my blessed
The
warrior
bard
as
cantrip.
my no. This is a blessed fighting style for.
No, I know
paladins,
it's not a
a
bard
blessed
cantrip.
warrior.
Actually, but it'd
Yes.
just be appropriate.
Oh, there you go. For whom the bell tolls.
Thanks, Ernest.
Wait, what is happening?
Is it over?
No, it didn't go.
You got a real Hemingway.
Is the target? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the target missing any of its hit points?
It
I got
is,
a second thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So wisdom.
Oh, and only what? And
does
it
not
makes it no
seem- Yeah, it
problem.
doesn't seem impressed by your bell.
Yeah. Yeah, 1d12 necrotic, and I get 2. And then I guess I can't move anywhere really, except to the side. I'll stay where I am, I suppose. Yep,
Domar.
that's it.
So I can move into Arvel Square and maybe peek around the corner and get a shot, and then
Yeah.
have to move
It
out.
still causes 10.
Does that work?
Cost 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took all my
Yeah,
movement
you
to get
could
where I
you could
am.
see it would be difficult. The creature might be considered having a little bit of coverage. Partial coverage.
Yeah, I'll try to take a shot with partial coverage then, I guess.
Alas, you do not hit. It flies wide. It's difficult to get an angle around the corner and with a couple people in your way like that.
All right. So that was 1, 2 to move back would be 3, and I guess I'll end here for 4, assuming that we're continuing to harry it as we retreat.
Effie.
Effie had already left the room and can't see Maximilian, so she's going to say to everyone, does anyone have a way to barricade the door, just in case the snare doesn't work?
Oh, you're on the different map?
No, she's right here.
She's here.
Yeah,
I'm
but
here.
She can't see Maximilian from her position.
Oh,
I
okay.
left the room before any of that happened,
I misunderstood. Yeah. Okay.
so I can't see. Yeah.
We're
I have
fighting as
a
we're
crowbar.
retreating.
I think we're retreating, but we shouldn't let it out.
Mm,
We've broken the door. We
Yeah.
can't
He told
close
me
it.
to make it so it couldn't close.
We didn't want to get trapped in there. It was still a good move.
Well,
Much like the epic battle of Epping Forest.
Nice.
There's my one Genesis
I guess
reference.
we just...
Well, you made 2 yesterday, right?
Did I? Probably. Unless there was a
Need a
misunderstanding. But that would
tally.
be a Phil Collins reference.
I guess we run then. And she's gonna dash. Which probably gets her
Well,
here.
dash would be your action, so you could take both your movement and your action for a total of 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 10,
Even moving through every
15,
one.
10, 15.
Yeah.
20. 25
Mm-hmm.
is where you are.
Mm-hmm.
35 to go through my space, right?
Okay.
40, 45, 50.
Mm-hmm.
55, you can get up to 60.
You
the
get
top
up
of the
the
next map.
staircase. Yeah, up to the top of the next.
Yeah, so top of the
One more.
staircase.
You'd be here.
She'll
Far
run.
enough.
And then... Okay.
So the shambling mound is going to once again continue to move forward. And as it comes to this corridor, it actually squeezes itself into a nice gelatinous kind of form and does squeeze through the corridor. And then another 5, 10, 15. It comes to a stop at Sir Galachad
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
and will slam at him with a pseudopod.
Did it. Did it.
That's an
18 hit.
18,
18 just hits. Yes.
Oof.
14 damage, and it will take its second attack against
Damn.
you
Oof.
for 18
Oh,
damage.
And I'm
And at
done.
this point, it actually does engulf your body. It pulls it in. It pulls your body into it.
And I'm down.
You must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution
He
saving
can't.
throw at the start. Yeah, so
I
you'll
can't.
fail 3
Yep.
rounds in there. You'll just fail each of your death saving throws.
Yep.
So Sir Galahad is hump eaten.
Gone.
what is with Sir everything likes to eat Sir Galachad. I don't
Come on.
understand.
Listen,
Everybody's like, let's attack it.
Clem
You
oils
didn't
him up
ask if we
every
were
morning.
ready.
Also, it takes 5 acid damage on its turn.
It's certainly sputtering and popping.
We're going back in. It's
Clem.
got Chad.
It's just pulled Chad into its body.
Oh my god. I'm so flustered at the moment. What can I do here? I am gonna let out a shriek, and I'm gonna order Maximilian to get him. Can Maximilian pull him out of the mound?
I don't. I don't know how he would be able to do that. No.
Like an athletics? Is there an athletics or something like that to have somebody pull it out of the
No.
mound?
Here, this is the. I'm happy to share the
Sorry.
description with you. Here.
All right.
So it's going to be up to you, DM.
All right,
Rule of cool
so-
or just a no?
I
So
don't think
that's
that there'd
fine.
be a way for him to do that. No.
That's fine.
Oh!
He's gonna take his bite at
Yeah,
the
that's a
shambling
chomp.
mound.
Yeah.
He's gonna chomp him, and
The creature does seem significantly damaged at this point. You would estimate you've taken it maybe almost by half, based on its movement and mass that's remaining.
Keep at it.
I'm gonna shoot it again. I mean, I can't let my master die. I gotta get him out, but I'm not gonna
Do
hit.
you have any inspiration left?
It doesn't matter. I'm a kobold, and Arval's right there, so I get automatic. But I
Oh.
do have inspiration, and I'm gonna burn that too. And
Oh my
Holy
gosh!
moly.
Fuck, man.
You're just shaking with horror and upset, and there's too much emotion, and your bolt just does not fly true for you.
and I'm actually gonna step down to the bottom of the stairs because I know the trap is in front of me in my mind, and it's like I have to keep fighting to bring my master back.
Arval, you've just seen this mound engulf Sir Galachad. Knock him down, knock him unconscious, and pull him right in.
Knowing that the trap is right behind me, I am going to use my second and last bardic inspiration for Sir Galachad with a, "We will not let you perish in such a way, friend. Hang strong." And I'm going to that's a bonus, so I'm going to use my disengage action and land here.
Sir Galachad, this is your first failed death save.
Wait, do I have to roll on this? No,
Nope.
because I'm still getting attacked. Yeah.
Yeah, your
Yep.
auto fail.
Yep. Auto fail.
Domar. Justin gets so mad. Says bad words.
I will hold a crossbow attack until I see it emerge out of the thing on the hopes that it's going to come towards us.
Absolutely. Effie.
Effie, it ain't Chad. He's our good-looking lead singer. Without him, we won't command
We
the
did
same
hear
rates
one-
as we normally
We did
do.
once again hear the same shriek of horror that Clem let out when the ghost took Serge Galachad down.
And I yelled, "Get off of him!" when I shot too. Get off of him!
Without the
Effie?
romantic tension of the two of you on stage, how will we attract any customers?
It's true.
Romance.
Yeah, me and Clem.
Is
The bromance.
all about the animals.
The bromance between him and
Um,
Arval certainly is a compelling story to get clients to pay our money, but
She will come down the stairs and
Ooh.
use her
Oh.
spirit totem.
Yeah.
She's she's going to use her bear spirit
Okay.
and give you all +7 temporary hit points.
Ooh, nice.
It's everyone within 60 feet.
Yeah, it will
so-
take up the entirety of this area.
She
They're
would do
all
it.
encompassed. Yeah.
Like,
Would that be Galachad too?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
I think he's dead because he can't.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah.
He's not dead yet.
I don't know if it
Got
makes
2 more failed saves.
a difference, but yeah.
I got better.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, would
In
he
theory,
come
but
back
does it help?
awake
No, he wasn't turned into a nuke.
inside
I don't know.
engulfed?
I'll look it up.
Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode.
Can temporary hit points revive? No, you cannot revive a creature by giving them temporary hit
Temporary.
points.
You guys also gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, so that's fun.
Could have gotten us through that portcullis.
Wow. Well, it's too soon.
Um, uh, just keep in mind it's 1 minute.
Okay, is that
So-
the end?
That's a bonus action. I'm gonna use my action
Move back up the stairs?
run, like a dash, and just go back to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Here you go, guys. Goodbye.
I'm out.
And then she literally leaves the stream.
8
Wow,
more acid.
Those are some good acid rolls.
I know, right?
It is popping away like it is. This acid is having a significant and steady effect, but it's gonna come moving forward.
As soon as it
I'm
does,
gonna- Yep. 16 hits,
Maximilian chomps from behind.
and it also triggers Domar's held.
Crossbow.
Yep.
I don't know why it's not working.
Wow,
Hey, there
it's
we
a
go.
lot.
Oh, all 3 of them
It's
came
okay.
through. Sorry, I guess it would be the first
It
one which
misses,
would
right?
certainly miss.
And then it will continue to move forward here into the trap.
So it triggered the trap, right?
That was 5, 10. Yeah, what's the trap? It's a DC 13 dex.
Double checking.
Yeah, I just scrolled up. It's dex save. I don't know what the DC is.
Oh, it failed.
It's
Regardless.
13. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess regardless. So, what's the damage that it takes on it?
It gets hung upside down in the air,
it-
3 feet off the floor.
Oh,
and it's
man.
restrained.
It's just restrain
Okay.
for 8 hours.
Well, it makes a dexterity
Hit it
saving.
like a pinata.
While it's restrained, it makes a dexterity saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
To potentially break out.
Yeah, to potentially get out.
I'm just gonna pop it back at the bottom.
Thanks. Yeah, that's a nice idea.
Okay. So that I rolled would be essentially the dex roll at the end of its saving throw, or at the end of its turn.
So it does it when it first goes in, and then
Okay.
and then at the end of each of
And
its
then at the
turns
end of it,
following
hereafter.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, does it still? It still gets an attack at this point.
Well, I mean, it's in range.
Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, top to bottom. Arval, it's still coming for you.
Okay, bring it.
It's gonna slam its pseudopod at you.
I think I.
Got a taste for dwarf.
And a second
Ooh,
for
11
11.
hits. 11
Half
hits on that.
damage. You are raging.
I am not raging.
Oh, you're not raging?
I
Oh, that's
am
right,
not.
because you went without.
Yeah, exactly. I was hoping to give Sir Galachad an advantage on death saving throws, not understanding that he was already dead. But-
Oh yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
mostly dead.
But those seven temporary hit points came into good use.
Yeah. Okay, Clem.
I think
Gonna
restrained
move-
too, you have an advantage on attacks. Yeah.
No. Restrained is just 0 movement. That's like when you get grappled.
It would be prone. He would have advantage. Or
Right.
you'd have advantage on prone.
I'm looking at this here.
But
Hold on. Restrained. Restrained creature becomes 0. Attack rolls against creature has advantage.
Oh.
And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Oh.
There you
That
go.
would make sense.
and the
So then the
totem
hit-
spirit.
So, right.
Oh.
So that hit on you, the
26.
So that would just be
you
his
do a
first,
roll for
right? If that
disadvantage.
was his first with the 10 and the 26, he wouldn't have hit. So his second attack with disadvantage would a 15 hit.
15 would not.
So you are not hit at all.
Good deal. I get those
Nice.
Cool.
temp, and that's handy.
It's just swinging and waving its giant trash pods around. Rah!
So up first is
We
Maximilian.
only have so much time to get Sir Galachad out.
Correct.
Up first is Maximilian with advantage, right?
20 hits, 7.
And then Clem is switching back to another one bites the Durst. And 24,
24 hits
for
for 12.
one-handed 12, yeah.
It's looking real rough, guys.
And there we go.
Arval.
All right. I toss my shield aside and wield my battle axe two-handed with advantage to see if I can hit. I'm trying to roll it anyways. An 18 hit?
18 hits.
Ah,
Two-handed
look
for 6 damage.
at that. I
You
would've-
should have stepped one.
Sad.
No, Arval's one-handed, I believe, right?
He
Yeah,
just said
he
he
just-
threw his shield
Oh,
aside and attacked
okay,
two-handed.
Sorry.
I'm also going to bonus rage
Nice.
It's about
after,
time.
after I.
Sir
Yeah, exactly.
Galachad.
Oh, so wait.
Second,
Before or
What?
after the attack, Arval?
Oh.
After I forgot to do it before.
Sir
I know,
Galachad,
stupid.
second failed death save.
Mm-hmm.
Domar.
All right, we're stabbing this thing.
With advantage.
Wait, we're back at the top of the round?
Yeah.
Acid damage.
No, that's at his turn.
It's on its turn.
Yeah.
Oh, on its turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 13 does not hit. And neither.
What the fuck?
Neither do the 7 dagger attacks.
You are really upset. Like, this has eaten your lead singer. You had so much hope for this band with that flowing hair. The emotion is overtaking you. Effie.
She will creep back down. Why haven't we left yet?
It's got him! We have to
Eaten
save
dad!
him!
So how do we help him?
Kill it!
Okay. And she's going to take her dagger.
Can we heal him?
I can't. Can you find him?
I can. Can I see him?
You cannot see him.
He's dying!
Then I guess I gotta throw the dagger.
A 22 hits.
Wow.
It sinks into it. This honestly, guys, this creature is looking really bad right now. It is once again its turn. Let's
Couldn't-
see. Oh, I'm sorry. Unless
If I
you had
can't
something else.
frickin' hit
Effie.
it.
She will say to Clem, "Don't worry, we'll take care of him," and give Bardic inspiration.
Woohoo! Thank you.
2.
And
The
that's
Clem?
all.
Yeah.
Okay. So once again,
Clem has a real
Uh,
shot between his Maximilian and his Durst.
1, 2, 3, top to bottom. It's gonna go for you, Domar.
Um,
I
Go ahead,
deserve
Luke.
it.
Oh, now it takes acid
mhm.
Oh,
at the top of its turn.
6.
I'm not complaining about my D4
Oh,
rolls.
it's great.
D4
Honestly,
rolls are
it's
good,
a
yeah.
steady bit of damage that you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna slam a pseudopod out at Domar for 15. Does 15 hit?
no, it's disadvantage. It has.
Yep.
It's 14, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, 14. Does 14 hit?
14 still hits, yeah.
Oh.
15 bludgeoning.
15? Jesus.
And here comes another
So minus the...
pseudopod out
Oof.
for 13 additional
Yeah,
damage.
that hits too. So that was
28 total
7,
damage.
and then 13. Well, and I had the temporary hit points, so that leaves me with 1. So there's not much of Domar left.
Clem.
And the only reason he's still standing is because of the temporary hit points.
Oh,
Clem, this is your moment to shine.
I can't leave him. First, it's Maximilian's gonna go first,
Mhm.
and he's gonna bite
With advantage.
with advantage.
Does not hit. He's swinging a little too high for Maximilian to quite.
And Clem, a 16
Clem hits with a 16.
for 12.
Woo, golly!
Nice.
Chop.
This creature's pseudopods are barely.
Oh,
It's
come
still,
on.
it's still coming. It's still coming.
Oh
Is that-
no!
Arval, you're our last chance.
Arval.
Come on, man.
Arval. Showtime. I don't think I have anybody's bardic inspiration left, so I'm going to
I
just
didn't even use mine. Damn it.
Guys,
I'm going to just overhead swang two-handed.
You have
25.
healing word?
certainly hits.
He can't
six-
healing word when he's raging.
6
Nope.
damage, which literally. What?
5.
It's 8
Oh,
damage.
5.
Oh, and,
Yeah,
and
wait,
that would be
8,
7
8.
damage.
I'm sorry.
7
Damage.
damage.
Okay.
7 damage total.
So with 7 damage, it literally has 6 hit points left. Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to overhead slam my axe blade into it and pry open its gullet to reach in and pull out Sir Galachad.
I don't know how
You
that
have
will
an action to
mechanically
do
work.
Oh, I thought you said I killed it.
No, you have literally 6. It
Oh.
has 6 hit points left. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Let me check. I don't think there's anything else I can do. That's all I got.
Congratulations, Amy.
Sir Galachad.
Dead.
You have killed your first character in your first adventure you ever ran.
I mean, it is called Death House. Unbeknownst
Oh.
to the rest of the group, Sir Galachad has suffocated.
He done.
Domar.
I would still keep attacking,
Of
obviously.
course, yeah.
Maybe this time it will work.
You do. You attack it for 4 damage. It has 2 hit points left.
I'd
It's
rather have-
barely. It's barely
I'd
there.
rather have the first one.
That does it.
You. How would you like to finish this shambling mound off?
I would be clawing away at it, trying to get to.
You managed
The
to rip
handsome
it
lead
apart
singer.
with that dagger. You are striking through it, gouging out bits of flesh until finally Sir Galachad's body slides out and lands on the floor as the carcass of the shambling mound just dangles from the snare.
I got it. He's here. And do I recognize that he is no longer with us?
Do you want to roll a medicine check?
I could.
You do not see he's breathing.
And I understand that my cure wounds would not help him at this point.
Correct.
It's too late.
No! No! Save him! Save him!
There's nothing we can do for him. We'd need to get him to a temple and fast. And have a lot of money with us.
I collapse to the ground,
Oh, Clem.
just sobbing. No,
I'm sorry, Clem.
no, I didn't save him.
Poor Clem. It's really the death of two characters.
No. I'm gonna change Clem's background to haunted one
Oh yeah, nice.
because
As the
he's seen
shambling
some
mound
shit.
is torn apart and killed, there's a brief moment of just utter silence. But as you all see Sir Galachad's body on the ground, but then the entirety of the basement, you know that it goes up through the entirety of the house itself, that everything just shakes and shudders. It's as if the house is enraged at the death of Logorth.
Does
Hey,
mean
one was
Galahad?
sacrificed.
So at this point, there is an exit of the house, but it is also 10:36 on our
Oh.
second night. So we could simply theater of the mind the exit of the house rather than go round by round, as the house will begin to attack you.
But we did. It
Great.
did sacrifice
I'm okay with that.
one.
You
Yeah.
killed the creature, which
No.
it's no good. So what would happen is, as you
Triggers.
escape, I assume you'll take Lord Sir
I will-
Galachad's body
I will
with you.
delicately pick up his body and put
And-
it over my shoulder.
Run out of the basement, up through the stairs, into the attic. As soon as you come out into the attic, the house is, everything is boarded up now. There's no more windows. The walls are rotted. The house is decayed and decrepit at this point. There is, every room that has an oven in it is actually belching out noxious fume that you would have to resist with Constitution saving throws to get through. All of the door frames have swinging blades that come up and down, and you would have to dodge
Jesus.
through them with challenges. You can
Fail,
smash through
fail,
the walls.
Fail.
But as you smash through the walls, swarms of rats come throwing out of them and attack you as well. But to be fair, none of the DCs are horribly difficult. You can make your way through the house, down each of the floors, and out through the front door, where the mists are parting, and would allow you a view of a different village than the one that you came into when you entered the death house.
He's gone.
I can't see how I would have made all of those with what. But even if I got 2 cure wound spells in me, I don't know.
This felt like a nightmare, and I don't dream.
So it's a waking nightmare. Wow. Yeah.
Well, I believe we need to find a temple quickly. Maybe we make our way back to our original town.
This village is different. It's not where we came from.
I have no idea what the hell went on, but I know that I thought I heard someone say that they had found a really expensive necklace. Maybe we could trade it for services at a temple. Were there any temples in that small town we were in?
You didn't go very far into the village, the original village that you went into, and now that you've exited out of the house, this is not the same land that you were
No,
in.
I'm talking about the one that we left to come here.
Oh, the town? Yeah, there was probably a temple.
Because this
That
place,
was
I don't trust
a
this
day's
place.
journey.
That was a full day. I don't think we camped. I thought we left the
No,
village and
it was
a
it
few
was
hours.
just a few hours walk. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but
So I
as you make these plans, the mist does swell up again and swallow you all.
oh well, so
because
much for
that's
that.
the end of Death House. There's no more. You
Ah,
can obviously,
Yeah.
if you ever continue this, the mist will part and you will be in the land of Barovia. But for now, the scene will end with the mist
That's
coming
the
in
end.
and swallowing you up.
oh.
Rage quit.
Rage quit after you killed Sir Galachad. You're such a mean DM. I can't believe you did
Our
that.
noble leader.
How horrible a person are you?
To
You
be
killed
fair,
your
I nearly
friend.
killed him twice, but like, listen,
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't run away.
I
You moved to the spot you died in.
everybody was
Mhm.
like shooting
You
at
moved forward to the
Yep.
spot where
Sir
you died.
Galachad died in a valiant.
it. Everybody
He
was
did.
like, "Hey, let's keep shooting at
Protecting
it," and I'm like, "Are we fighting this?" I thought we were running.
You've
If he
I
didn't
was just
attack
waiting
Sir
for
Galachad,
everyone to get out of the room before saying
you hadn't
close it up.
you haven't heard of this tactic before? You harry it and we run away as we attack it, not we run forward, attack, and then stand there.
Run away!
So I
it was a
assume
noble.
I
was a
assume I
noble
have
death.
Galachad in my bag of holding at this
Yeah,
point.
probably, yeah.
Definitely
As the mist
somebody-
swallows
That
us
seems-
up.
yeah.
So,
I want to recognize that
we're
Galachad.
all dead.
He really sacrificed himself for Arval, because if he were not there, Arval would have been the target of that.
Correct. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
So
a
yeah.
noble death.
And would have taken half damage though.
I wasn't
Thank
raging
you.
until like the very end.
All right.
Thank you, Amy,
Yes,
for
thank you,
running Death
Sammy.
House. This was a
Yes.
lot of fun. It was great to have everybody here. I think we all did a really good job of playing off each other. I gotta
Mhm.
say, it was a lot of fun. And maybe we'll have another weekend where we can get together on a Friday and Saturday and do another one shot like this. This is a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Sure.
All right.
All right,
Good stuff.
thanks. And we're
All right,
gonna sign
everybody.
off. Bye bye.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Yay.